sing it with me, y'all. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you gotta wake up and pay attention. Hey, what up, though? Welcome to the party. Remember the 5th of November, the day I set the record straight. They tried to play me like a joke, but they ain't know I got some folks. And I don't wear a fedora like Jake. I'm surgical with this shit. Look, y'all. Before we start tonight's episode of Psycho-Babble, first let me say yes, it is I, Big Vino, your favorite fat man. I got my crew with me. They lining up. They in the back room. We got refreshments in the back. They back there, you know, getting their drink on, getting their smoke on, getting prepared to hit the camera. We out here, you dig? But before I start tonight's episode, I do want to say, you know, I make a lot of jokes. And I don't know if I take this particularly personal as a fat nigga, but don't put shit in my food. You know, like I make jokes for real. Like the whole Bill Cosby situation, I never really fucked around with the jokes on that because you can't put something like I'm vulnerable where I eat. So when you poison my food, that's a problem for me. Don't take advantage of me. Don't do it. But welcome to Psycho-Babble, where I promise you, everything has been sent through the proper funding to make sure ain't shit in it. It's good to drink, good to eat. Fuck with me. You know, today, I had a lot of fun because I started doing some wild, new, radical thing. When I see somebody post something or like a post that I know is in complete contradiction to who they are as a person, I get up under their post and they comment and I go, because I don't believe you. I saw one of my exes post about looking for a good man, and I just, but you used to be with me. What you mean ain't no more good men? From what I understood, you told me you wasn't ready for a good man. It's crazy out here in these streets. But that kind of brings us to the point of this live today. This topic is gonna get real good because we're gonna talk about the plight of the black man today. But I can't do it without my co-host, who is, I can honestly say this. She's an ally. She's a friend. She really embodies. I'm hot. This shit got me hot already. But she embodies what compromise and understanding is and what you're looking for out here in this world. And she doesn't get swayed by her emotions, and she listens to logic. She's been called junior assistant therapist in training by my therapist. I want y'all to put your hands together for the lovely Miss DamnItPhilly, y'all. Miss DamnItPhilly.
I'm happy you stopped all the That was, like now, anytime I see you doing that, I'm gonna hear it 20 times before it stops. And that's gonna drive me crazy. Don't do it, don't do it.
We got to do it.
No, can you just go back to the come de la pee.
Look, Coco Brown told me that was hilarious. She said, "Oh, we doing a Catholic." Look, I answered your question. I went to Coco Brown and I said, "Is it funny that I peed in a bitch wig?" And she said, "Hilarious. Hilarious." Matter of fact, she booked me for another day. She said, "We going to Baltimore in December. Come on. You working out when out on stage." That's gonna be our new call to therapy. Come de la pee.
I feel like that should be our call when some shit about to go down, though.
Oh, it definitely will be. It definitely will be.
Like, you can't use that just in any scenario. You got to use that. You know there's some shit about to go down. Like, that's like when they used to clap at the pigeons.
Oh, look, that's crazy. We are going to hold on. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so right, because you know the topic tonight has to do with men. I want to introduce all the ladies first before I bring my brothers in. Okay? Now.
And this is not gender wars.
This is not gender wars. I promise this is not gender wars. This is just we're gonna offer some insight to the black man today. But I want my sisters, and I want to bring in sisters that I trust to carry the message to other sisters who may be able to reach them in a way that I can't. So I want to bring in one of our proud service members, a woman that I am happy to call friend, sis, fellow Aries. I want y'all to give it up for Kels the Great, aka Kels Morton.
You're muted.
My bad.
You on mute.
Hey, hey, Philly.
What up, Kels? How you feeling today?
Ooh, I just got through planning some stuff, so I just got home, so I'm just trying to like get my life together. I have been on the go for like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
like,
you have.
Yeah,
you have.
Yeah.
You've been outside. You pulled up on me this weekend.
Yeah.
At the Richmond Funny Bone.
That was a good show too.
That was a great
y'all
show.
rocked that shit out.
No, look, the manager told us because it was a little snafu because they had booked me to come be the feature, but then corporate had booked somebody else to come feature as well. So we always getting paid our money, but it was just like, damn, we booked this, but for real, them people don't know how strong of a show they about to have. Because
Kenny Mott was funny.
Kenny Mock is funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm funny. Damon is funny. Like it's
Damon funny. So it was good.
3 niggas on stage who at any given moment can give you 40 minutes of fire. At any moment, any of us 3, like Damon's the headliner, yes, legend. They pay their ticket to come see, but everyone on that stage is able to give you 40 minutes of absolute fire at any given time. So you know it was about to be powerful. Like them people laugh beginning to the show to the end. Like
it was good.
Those are the type of nights that I live for in comedy. Shout out to Damon Williams. Shout out to Kenny Mock. It was wonderful sharing the stage with you going to war, man. And we went to battle this weekend. We did our thing with these people. And thank you, Kels, for pulling up.
You're welcome. I was like, I can't miss, that type of that type of night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it was good. And it was packed. Those two shows you came
it was
to,
packed.
man, like 400 people a show.
That's what's
They
up.
was
Great
lit.
show. Oh, excuse me. That beatbox is starting to get me the burpees. Gave me the
You sure
nobody
you the beatbox?
knows.
Yeah, we on beatboxes tonight, Ken.
We on beatboxes.
Lord help me.
We
And
got
it's
some
my
shit to
fault.
dress down tonight, Kels. We got some shit to address. That's why we gonna bring somebody. Look, I fear none of you bitches when I got this woman on my side. Real from the street, we look. I know that I'm in good hands when she's in the building. I want y'all look.
Juicy Mo.
I don't want to tell y'all about the time in DC where I got butt naked and ate her cakes. Okay. I put a towel down on the bed and I ate them cakes till it was all over my face. Oh my God. I've never had so much fun spreading some cakes. I want y'all to give it up for the woman who was the owner of these cakes, the preparer of these cakes. Give it up for Miss Juicy.
Lord have mercy.
Look at that. She was on time and I get to give her an actual intro. Look at that. Look at that.
Cause the last before Monday, I ain't go to sleep until like 7 o'clock. I ain't wake up until like 1 in the morning. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I had not been to sleep the whole entire day, so it was just like, okay, I'm gonna be on time today. This is terrible.
Well, you
Not be
eat.
doing stuff like that.
You eat.
I was late sending her the link. So
I sent it to her early.
but she told me to send it to her. So
I did.
Well, it was
but I
a
sent it to
good
her
thing
today.
that you did send it to me, Philly, because Vina, when you send it to me, you have a caption with it under the bottom, and it makes it difficult. I can't rotate it inside of Instagram. I can rotate it when it's sent to my phone, but when it's inside of Instagram, I gotta be able to take it out and paste it so I can rotate the phone for full screen. But nevertheless.
iPhone
we're here
problems.
now.
I don't deal with it. I don't deal with iPhone problems.
no, that's an Instagram problem.
It's an Instagram problem.
No, because
And
from Android phone, if I tap the link, I'm just in there.
Everybody that you have sent the link to,
They
we
all have
not making no
iPhones.
it's not about
Everybody has
accessing. It's not about accessing it. It's just about rotating it. That's
Yeah.
all.
So when you send the link through Instagram, it's through like it's accessing the StreamYard through Instagram. When I send it through a text message, it's accessing it
Through its own webpage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna make this no Apple Android thing. You already
It's
want to
always
about
a
it. Like,
debate, Philly. Don't you know that?
no, I'm not.
I am
That's how this world
team.
is sold nowadays.
I hate Apple. I love Samsung. But yes, I do have an Apple device though. And that was only because when I went in the store, that's the only fucking phone they had. And I was leaving to go out of the town and I was about to get on the plane and I wasn't about to get on the plane without no goddamn phone. That was the only reason why. And I'd have had the same damn phone ever since. That's it. But other than that, it would have been a Samsung. I love Samsung. Samsung is free. Apple is not. Apple make you pay for everything. It make you pay for the phone and pay to use the phone.
And
The
apps.
fuck? And the apps. Why the fuck would I want something like that when I could get a damn Samsung phone that is the same thing, has the same quality, and all my fucking apps are free? I ain't paying for shit but the damn phone. I feel like I'm going with Samsung. Why? Because I can FaceTime. I'll just get Google. What is it? What's it called? Google, whatever it is, to FaceTime. And I'll FaceTime you that way. I don't have time for that.
I don't got time for it at all.
I don't. Apple is some shit. It's some shit. It's a scam. I'm so sorry. It's a goddamn scam. So sorry. So against them.
Yeah,
yes, I
that's
am
why I
on
never
your-
fucked with it. When they told me I got to pay for each ringtone, even if I just downloaded the song to my phone, if I wanted to play it on my phone, I
Yes,
gotta
just dumb shit.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
And they got it so like if you don't pay for your subscriptions, they'll lock your apps until you pay for your fucking subscription, or you can't download anything else. Like what? You're gonna make me? I don't even know what this shit is. I probably don't even have this no more. But you're gonna make me pay for it before I can get something else? That's insane. What? What? Like I have so many beefs with Apple. It's ridiculous. Like it's just like that is me and Apple.
Apple is horrible.
I like my phone though.
Well, you got.
do.
Let me guess. You got a 16, don't you?
Hmm.
I
I like my phone.
Of
bet
course.
you
Everybody
do.
who has the newest always said I like it.
Like my
I like
phone.
the newest
But I've been team iPhone for 10 years. I was on the Android first though. I was on the Android first, and then I switched over to iPhone. But I did like the Android. It was good.
Technically, everybody was on Android first because Android was the first.
It was first, yeah.
So-
But I had one of the original generation Apple phones or whatever.
Well, Motorola was the first, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, Motorola. I had those too.
The
But I
Motorola
did,
flip,
like-
you used to close it with the one finger, click.
the Razor
Yep.
and
And you
LG.
And then you had
LG
the
had
fat
the
battery if
chocolate.
you had the extended battery.
And
like
then you had singular wireless that turned into T-Mobile now.
No, they're AT&T now. Singular turned into AT&T.
Oh, okay.
See, for us, it was T-Mobile. And then, yeah.
My stepdad worked for them. Like they started off as like Bell South Mobility, and then they went to Singular, and then they went to AT&T.
Well, it would have been Bell Atlantic for us.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy. I know that Singular went over there, but yeah, yeah.
I'm like, people, that's like, you got to know something to know about Singular Wireless. That's for your age, for real. Tell me how old you are without telling me how old you are.
Yep, Sprint bought them.
It's only evil empires now.
It's
Everybody got a conglomerate.
T-Mobile bought Sprint. Excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
Mm-hmm. And then what they
After,
took over? They took
after
over the
Sprint
Verizon
bought
tower.
Boost. After Sprint bought
They
Boost.
took over the Verizon towers too.
Some of them, yeah.
Verizon's good, but in some
Not anymore.
places it's too expensive for us not to have service.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
Can you hear
people
me
fuck
now?
up.
Can you
Exactly.
hear me
No,
now?
I actually can't. I can't hear you. Chels, I got to ask you a question because I already know how Juicy feels about this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have you ever poisoned a man before?
No. I'm not trying to go to jail.
Not even accidentally?
No.
Like you ain't put cinnamon in the pancakes and you was allergic to the cinnamon?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Inadvertently, I have.
How you
No. So I was dating this guy and he was allergic to soy, and I made some meatballs. He had allergic reaction, but I didn't know. But I did have some Benadryl at the house, so that was just a mistake, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you just didn't know. That's different.
I
You
did
didn't
know. I did know.
But how you just gonna say I'm the serial killer over here though? Like,
I never said you was a serial killer. I said I know how you feel. You got a guilty conscience. Look at you.
I mean, you admitted to it, Juice.
Juice was out there poisoning niggas.
Look, there's a lot of women out here who actually poison niggas. And they poison the situation too. It's called self-sabotage. Most women are out here doing that poisoning. You see, because that's what I wanted to talk about in tonight's topic.
Allegedly.
No, this is not even allegedly at this point. We're going to talk about return to sender because I want to tell y'all about a person who's the type of
Anything
person
for me is going to be allegedly, okay?
allegedly even juicy, factually when I speak. And I know how you feel sometimes, ladies. I don't care if you have facts. I still don't agree. But I'm still going to speak with the facts. Look, I recently was a victim of slander. Slander and defamation of character, false statements about my business practices, about a package that was returned to sender. I'm not even gonna get into the specifics of, I almost said Pacifics. I'm not gonna get into the Atlantics of what actually happened. I'm not gonna get into the specifics of it.
Not the Pacifics.
The Pacific, yeah. I was gonna get into the Atlantics of what happened. But bottom line is I was portrayed as though I was pulling a Staley.
Like fedora type.
Fedora activity. I got accused of fedora type activities. And y'all know how adamantly I dislike fedoras. I make sure my entire thing is to be opposite of what I think. What would a fedora do right now? And then I do the exact opposite. Okay.
What would a fedora do is diabolical.
What would a fedora do in this? How fuck nigga would a fuck fedora be in this situation? And then I do the exact opposite.
How did we get here?
I personally hold myself to a standard of, and Philly will attest to this because she knows how petty I am. I have to be beyond reproach because I talk too much shit. I am actively on these fedoras' ass. I am actively on a fuck nigga's ass. So I have to be untouchable. You can't. I can't talk shit until somebody turn around and be like, "But you."
Who hurt you? Who hurt you?
Thank you for saying that, because we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna put a pin in that. We're gonna come back to that in a second, because this is part of where I'm going with this.
Who hurt you, sir?
This is where I'm going with this thing.
Was it the church deacon?
I'm just a man who's out here living off of principles and morals and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be, like I say, beyond reproach. I talk too crazy to these niggas. I have said things that if I was to be hit with any kind of hypocrisy behind the things I said, it would be devastating.
Yeah.
Like, how many people are ready to come back and be like, "But you said, Vino, but you, Philly, you know this to be fact." People are waiting to call me out and say, "You ain't the nigga you claim to be." They are waiting to say, "You ain't the nigga you claim to be." So I have to be on my shit at all times. I have to be that guy.
There can be facts, but I don't want to believe it.
Yes, that was said, okay? But I just like to chalk that up to what the good sister Shahrazad Ali said. You know, some of these women have not aged past adolescence, okay? Because that was very adolescent.
Brainwise, no.
Yeah, a lot of these women have not great age past adolescence. So I'm not even holding that against anyone at this point. You still an adolescent, so you would say something stupid like that. How many times would your mama say things to you that you know were true and it made sense, but you gotta live life and you say stupid shit like, "I hear you, I understand it's facts, but I'm gonna disagree because I gotta make my mistakes."
Right.
My thing is, it be bitches that have made a lifetime full of mistakes still making mistakes. Lifetime full of mistakes. That'd be my thing. You had babies by several different niggas. You've been incarcerated. You've been ran through in the streets. You've been run over by life and society, and you still don't want to take in the facts that this life don't like you. You need to do things differently in order to get a different result. But I can have the facts. I can have all the logic. I can have everything right. And you still don't agree.
Mm-hmm.
Why does life have to kick your ass so bad? This is the question I want to ask black women at times. Why does life have to kick your ass so bad for you to fucking just be like, all right, this is what it is. Let's work this shit out. Even as a man, when I come with my best efforts, line up all my ducks in a row, say, okay, I'm not gonna be on that fuck nigga activity. I'm gonna be on a grown ass man mentality. I'm gonna send her my best efforts and put my best foot forward. This bitch is gonna say return to sender. It's not good enough. I got it. You got all the facts. You're doing everything right. I just don't agree.
Some females are a product of their environment.
But even though, I'm not even going to say a product of your environment. It's ingrained in your DNA. Because even right there, you just did it. And that's why I'm going to come back to where I put the pin in it. Who hurt you? So I speak my truth. I speak everything that's going on in my life. And it's who hurt me? The world. Obviously, motherfucker. But who hurts you is a point of triumph and overcoming and staying the course and fighting a good fight. But for me, it's who hurt you. It's an insult. Man up, nigga. I hear that you put out a true emotion, but you know what? Return the sender. Who hurt you?
Can that not just be a question though?
It's not. It's not. It's not. I mean, I hear what you're saying being, but no, it's not. Damn, who hurt you, nigga? Get over it.
It's just a phrase.
But what about if it's like a genuine question? Who hurt you to get you to where you think like this, you speak like this, you act like this?
Mm-hmm.
What if it's a genuine, who hurt you?
And I say life. The woman before you. The bitch who promised you the world and then showed you that, why would I give this bitch the world? And then every woman who co-signed her bullshit. Because let's be honest, they co-signed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was going over this thing today and it was talking about 4 things that every woman needs to know about a black man. Right? And the first one is that silence isn't always disconnection, it's protection.
Mm-hmm.
It's protection. Like that who hurt you thing, the world hurt me. So I've learned to be silent because when I spoke, somebody used it against me. Somebody minimalized it and told me to man up. Somebody said, oh, it's mad people doing this and going through shit. Nigga, everybody got something that's going on. I get it, but I'm out here doing this. And it's realizing that the sacrifices that I make for this world, for this family, for whoever I'm with, will never go noticed. So I've learned to become silent and just sit in it when it's time to really speak. And you look at me and you say, oh, you disconnected, you can't go. Because I have to be silent. Because the first time you mad at me, you're gonna talk about the time I peed in the bed. Not saying I peed in the bed, but you know what I'm saying? Like, hug another bitch that time you had to fight niggas off your ass in prison. You know what I mean? It'd be shit like that.
Lord.
I remember I told a chick once, and I'm not even ashamed to say it now. I told a chick once that my mother, when she found out she was pregnant with me, tried to kill me. She tried to kill me several times. And she wouldn't even just go get an abortion like a real bitch. She tried to kill me and make it look like natural shit. Like she would drink a bottle of vodka and take a bottle of aspirin. Or she went on a roller coaster when she knew she was pregnant with me. Loop-de-loop and everything. I had to come out C-section because I had an umbilical cord around my neck and I was a breech baby. I would have came out ass first.
Pause.
I told a bitch that once, and you'd be like, that's why you ass backwards, because you was born like that.
Pause. I had to put that one in there. You said ass first, sir.
Came out first.
No, I would have. That's why they C-sectioned me, because I would have been born a breech.
I don't know what moments need a pause anymore.
That one. That one.
I just feel like in that situation that was the wrong female because she was being insensitive
They
to
all
what you
do
were
things
just
like
saying.
that, though.
'Cause
Even
she
if
took
it's
it
down
for a
to
joke,
the
and that's
last
not
chick
even
I
a-
was with, the last chick I was with always tried to play down the previous chick that she seen me around. Like I was just like she was the baddest bitch I ever picked because this bitch I had before her was a little wild. Don't. I can point out a lot of shit about your exes, baby. I be telling women that all the time. If I really just get the point, like we don't hate like that. We don't dirty Mac. I can tell you everything. You should have known that nigga was dumb. You should have known he was slow. Look at how this nigga look. Look at that slope on his forehead. You could have. You knew.
Not the slope on his forehead.
No, because bitches be
Like a
having
Durango.
fucking niggas with the slope on their forehead because they got long meat, and then now they want to understand why they got a autism baby. And you did that. You did that to yourself. I be telling women all the time, do not be having sex with these niggas when they come home from prison. I'm sorry, fellas, y'all gonna hate me for this one. But in the prison system, especially if they've done 5 years or more, they've been putting shit in their food that has altered their DNA. Have you noticed that every chick that have a baby with a nigga when he come home from prison, that baby got the tism? That baby's on the spectrum. You look, y'all all running it back in your head. Yeah, that little motherfucker climbed in the oven the other day. Yeah, he did.
So sorry. I'm a little ignorant. My bad. But I had to let that out. Continue.
Man, it's crazy.
Everything is crazy right now.
Another thing black men go through that women will never really understand. And matter of fact, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna take that back because I understand y'all may understand this. As a man, especially a black man, we feel like we can't show up unless we're perfect. We can't be present unless we got it all right. Because again, it goes back to those mental things and bringing up our shortcomings. If we can't be there 100% perfect, we don't want no ammunition for anybody to use against us to say how we fell short. So if we can't be the dad who shows up with all the gifts for Christmas, everything, candy cane, stocking stuff, the BMX under the tree, it'd be hard to even be partially present for some of them niggas. If I can't be there completely for a woman, I don't want to be there at all. If I can't say, okay, mentally, I'm when she going through something, I can't be there. If she in the jam and running late on her rent, if I can't motherfucking say, all right, babe, don't worry, here you go, take this. Like, I would never let my woman be homeless. You got babies to take care of. Let's do this. If we can't be there perfectly, that was my problem at a time for a long time. I knew I wasn't mentally prepared to be all the way there. So if I can't be all the way there mentally, I'm not gonna pretend to be there.
I don't think people are. I don't know. I can't say men think that they need to be perfect. I think they need to feel like they need to be like an 80% solution. Because they know they have flaws. Now, if you broke, you can't have a small penis. We just all know this, right? If you got 4 baby mamas, you can't be slinging that dick incorrectly.
I mean, the fact that you got 4 baby mamas say you swinging it correctly.
Correct, but you can't have trash
Or he
kids and
could
have
be just
4 baby mamas. Can't. It just
or
doesn't
he could
match.
I don't let her land her plane juice.
It doesn't match. So I just feel like the men that bring themselves to the table and they set the standard, they want to have an 80% solution. They feel under pressure because what society says that men need to deliver, right? And what, as a man, they need to have: the job, the dick, the support, the love, the affection, the doing things together, the all the love languages, and all this shit that they're supposed to have, right? But then, we as women have these high expectations for men as well. Sometimes it's overly high, and sometimes it's the standard. But you got to be understanding. So that's what all I got.
Go ahead, Juice.
I was going to say it could be in a different scenario. He could have very fertile sperm, so therefore the person that he are impregnated just happened to be fertile at the time that he's impregnating, which it could be a coincidence, but it happens. So not necessarily always saying that they have the good penis. I take my situation for example. My kid father had a job, lost a job, had a job, lost a job, didn't have a job for a while. But his thing was that he was always very clever and crafty with always bringing home whatever it was that he needed, even though he didn't have any money. On top of that, yes, he did have a big penis, and yes, he did have great sex too. But that wasn't the only factor either. He wasn't lazy. He was a person that actually got up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, knowing that he had no money in his pocket, and found somehow, some way to come off, or somehow, some way to get up some type of money to get whatever it was that he needed. So those are the different pros and cons with that.
And then I believe that we've seen it time and time again. The man that has,
You okay?
No.
It's been a lot of times that we've seen the man that has everything, that brings everything to the table: the money, the dick, the cars, the clothes, the trips, the jewelry. Those are normally, from what I've seen, what I've experienced, and the people that are in my life that I've seen it happen, they end up in relationships to where they're being controlled. They can't talk to certain people. They can't go out the way that they used to. And those men are cheating on them. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that every situation is the same and that every man is the same, but in a lot of those situations where the man has been the sole provider and says, you know what, you can stay home, just make sure that my house is taken care of, just make sure my babies are clean, make sure that they get an education. There's a lot of women who do fall in line with that, and because they're at home, they're being cheated on.
But I think that comes with a certain lifestyle. I'm not saying
it doesn't always come with a certain lifestyle. I know somebody, he worked for a car dealership, okay, and he make all right money, but he ain't really slinging out the cars like that. But he's able to take care of their home.
Right.
They've had 2 children together. Before they moved to where they're at now, he bought her home multiple diseases. He still hasn't married her. They've been together for a decade plus. He got her a ring and said, we're going to get married. She's been wearing that ring for 5 years. They've been engaged for 5 years, still no wedding.
There's no advantage to marrying women nowadays. It's only disadvantage and motherfucking risk. There is no advantage to marrying this women nowadays.
There is.
And I want to go back real quick and step back, because I don't want Trill to think we missed his comment and what he said. But it kind of exercised, like what he said, is proving my point. The fact that he has a you can't have. So you can't be broke with a small dick. That's what I mean by there's the pressure to feel perfect before even stepping forward.
I wasn't disagreeing, Trill. I was saying this is what comes with it.
But that's what we're saying. As men, we don't even want to talk to you if we got, like, I'm going to be bold and say it. Do you understand all you women have flaws, multiple flaws, which make us truly, truly not like one? I was explaining to my homie today, my young bull, and he be trying to, feel y'all point of view and be trying to talk to me, old head, you gotta get it. And I don't like that he called me old head. Me and him gonna shoot a fade on that one of these days. But he be trying to take up for you. And I'll be like this. You gotta understand that anytime you have a relationship with a woman, you are taking on a responsibility. We as men have a responsibility when we are in the presence of women, no matter what, that they never are gonna have around us. No, listen, before you, because this is absolute fact. Me as a man, I could not know any one of you women. I could literally not know you. We'd be sitting at a bus stop or on a train or some shit. If a man walked up and punched you right in the face and I just sat there, if someone were to see the situation, they would be like, why didn't none of those men there do nothing to help that woman? Y'all all been fooled. Remember the bitch who swore she got hit in the face with a brick and swore that none of the niggas there did nothing? They all judged them men before they found out she was lying. They said, why the niggas ain't do nothing? They sent her $40,000 on GoFundMe because they thought niggas ain't do shit for her. We have a responsibility to y'all that y'all will never have to us. Go ahead.
But we didn't create that standard. The Bible did.
I'm not saying who created it. I'm just saying that
Adam was created to protect Eve.
Adam actually was created to hold domain over everything.
So, is that not the leader?
How do you expect the man to hold domain over you if you don't want to listen and submit to him? By holding domain over somebody, that means the thing that's being held in domain submits.
If he is your husband.
That's what I was just about to say. If the Bible don't say to protect every woman that you see sitting outside on the street.
Correct.
Protect your wife.
But I understand where you're going with that, but the standard is to protect the meek. As a man, that
you
man
meek as fuck if you got punched in the face.
But the man is built bigger, stronger to be able to protect.
But even in this conversation and the argument you're trying to put, we still have the responsibility to protect, is my point. We still will have a responsibility you will never have.
That's correct.
So, in saying that, by me just even having female friends, allowing females into my space, into my cipher, now I've given myself a responsibility of protecting these people. So why would I offer more of that into my cipher without any chance of a reward? Anything to be positively gained from this experience? We are at a disadvantage, fellas. We gotta take responsibility. What if she one of the types of chicks who like to talk crazy to niggas all the time? What if she the type of bitch that get on the Instagram and lie about a nigga, just straight up flat out lie about him and try to galvanize other bitches to do wild shit? I gotta be responsible for that type of shit too? I gotta be responsible for a person who will say, I know these are facts, but I don't agree with you.
Now, if you're a catalyst of a fire, then I can't help you put it out.
My bad, my brother.
You made that fire.
Let me introduce him here, because I'm feeling like I'm just talking, and I need another brother here to co-sign and validate what I'm saying. And my spiritual consigliere, we've talked about this many times, and he's going to have a lot to say on this. I want to introduce the Right Reverend Dr. Benjamin Blanco Perryman, Esquire, to the stage, a.k.a. Billy Blanco Perry.
Where's Benny?
What up, y'all? What up? What up? Times
What
of
up, what
comfort and joy.
What up,
Water,
Benny?
water shakes for all the long-term engagement people out there. How y'all doing? Uh, I don't know where to jump in and start. From what I've heard so far, I'm not being guilted into marriage. I'll make an honest what.
They
Woman.
say they'll make an honest woman out of a wife when the time is right. It's hard being a leader to the blind. I know, brother.
Yeah, Malcolm and Martin had that same issue. What ends up happening, in which, yes, we're bred bigger, but we're wrong if we say for that particular situation, well, where was her man that night? Or where was her boo thing? Where was the guy that she talked to at 2, 3 in the morning? Why didn't she? Because it got to be, I know somebody's dealing with her. She ain't just in the streets and ain't got nobody. So we end up having to, like he said, if you're a real man, you're going to try to protect any women that you're around in your confinement, but you also don't know the full story. If you don't know what she said to that guy that hit her with the brick, that may be the brick that she threw through his car the night before. And he just was like, I got you back, bitch. So you never know. I'm not
You know what? That never even crossed my mind.
Why a nigga just got a brick at the club? Not a brick.
He was waiting for that Gucci man to drop. All white bricks.
Bricks. Hey, then he turned into Nolan Ryan. Gucci Man came on and he turned into Nolan Ryan. He pitched that motherfucker.
Oh, his glass.
He went in there and said, "You missed, bitch, but I won't."
He said, half a brick, quarter brick, whole brick. Hey!
Hey!
In your face!
Got you, bitch! Got you! What are the 5 bricks straight in the bitch's face? What's up? But no. In all seriousness, yeah, man, it doesn't. All right, case in point. We can't control what size penis we born with. But y'all will, not to point you out, Kales, y'all want the big one.
We can't help that.
So, does that mean that the man with the small penis doesn't deserve love because of what anatomy God gave him? Or does it now mean he need to be making mad money?
Nasty. He got to be a little bit more nasty than a big dick nigga.
You better study.
If you take all the contraptions and attachments out of it, we just talking about heterosexual sex. Me, you in a bed in a room. That brother has to compensate for his anatomy. He gotta have a dope ass job. He gotta have his own place. He gotta have mad money. He gotta dress fly. He can't be ugly. If he ugly, he got to pay 3 times. And
then you unwrap this nice, rich package, and the package is a disappointment.
But this is the thing.
Hold on. Wait, Kale.
So I'm saying, is that sex really that important? Because women will float the idea that sex is not important. But you're saying right now, it is. Everything else is right, and the dick is trash. The whole thing, throw it away.
Yeah, a lot of women do that because those women be lying, saying that that sex ain't important, and it is. They get horny too.
Okay,
very important.
I cannot speak for the rest of the people my age, but in my 20s, it was the most important thing. In my 30s, it was the most important thing. Then at about 35, there came some clarity for me that picking a partner is more important than sex. So you got to wing out all the bullshit and put the sex piece aside, right? And now that I'm older, that's not the most important thing. But when I was younger, it was.
Yeah.
But
you're saying it now. You're saying it as the age you is now.
No, I'm not.
What y'all fail to realize on our end is
I said I don't like small meat. But that doesn't
y'all
mean I
all
don't have
got
to
the
deal with
same
small meat.
size. Y'all all got the same size hole when y'all born. The outside might be a little bigger, a little fluffier. Clit might be bigger. It might look like a thumb, a pinky. It might look like a little button drop.
Little
But
man
that hole before that hymen get broken is the same size most of the time. Some women are a little more shallow, so they only got, that's basically if you shallow inside, you need to find, that's the man with the little thing. He need to find the shallow woman. But y'all are born with that same hole.
The vagina really only goes so far.
And it gets bigger or smaller depending on what you do.
Yeah,
but
depending on how much you use it. So if you use it a lot, it's gonna get deeper.
Yeah, and babies come out that motherfucker. So
I need to ask Kales with a big one and with a small one. Like, are you talking about girthy big or
both?
Big?
Both of them.
Both of them. Is you finished or is you done? All three of y'all.
Tree, put some respect on my name. Trio.
Kale, I don't want no more double digit dick, okay? That's just where I'm at in life.
Okay,
right
a good 9 is good. 8.5, 9 is good.
No double digits is fine. A 5.5 is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said 5.5 is a double digit.
That's still 2 digits. He just got a decimal.
A decimal point in the place is crazy.
Hey, that's triple digits technically, because that decimal point take up either a 1s, 10s, or 5s place.
Just move it over to the right.
If I remember correctly.
So you said depending on what number is before the 5.5, you might can round it up.
When you
on a good day.
When you flip it to percentage.
Wow.
But just like
the decimal point might give it a 6.
Standard. That's crazy.
So you saying the decimal point might give it a 6 is what you're saying. Just like
me
if I squint my eyes and I tilt to the right, it's gonna be a 6. But for right now, it's a 5.5.
Gotcha. So, but then even with that,
nigga said 22 centimeters.
Double digits, baby.
22 centimeters.
You got to get into circumference.
Oh, I'm dead. Not 22 centimeters.
Some things now. That's crazy. Like
the way that y'all just. It's not you going like into the intricacies.
There was a point as a bigger dude, I won't get none unless I was eating coochie. They look at me like I'm crazy. You ain't getting all this pussy unless you eat some of it first.
Well,
you eat everything else.
Most girls love it, though. Most girls like foreplay.
So there's always some type of step.
You gotta be perfect
control.
just to even get some coochie.
Above our control. Oh, and then broke niggas can't get coochie no more. So it's like, okay.
Broke
niggas get all the coochie. What are you talking about? They get the most.
Well, they say broke niggas don't deserve no coochie or whatever.
Exactly. They say they don't deserve no coochie, but they definitely
that is
get
the most mesmerizing dick on the planet is the broke dick.
It's the broke dick. That shit good as a motherfucker.
I will attest to this. I was at my most iconic dick game when I was trying to get some money. Because that's all you had to work with. That was your only bargaining chip in life at one point.
I can't breathe.
No, when I was laying down the pipe, I'm going to say from 26 to about 32. That was my most epic dick laying time. It was 6 years there where I was on the dick was all I had. So dick was all I gave.
And the broke niggas, they left they spending the night bag in the car or behind
brushing your door.
They never bought it fully in the house.
And the bristles point up.
You said the bristles.
When I was doing my best fucking, I could make a chick squirt. I was eating all the coochie. I was doing everything. I was in that 3-ring circus.
You had to. You was broke.
I was
And to
broke.
secure that position.
You gotta
I had
compensate.
4 escort, and the door was green and the car was white. That's all I had.
Oh,
But
you
you
had
know
an
what?
escort
Okay.
too. I had one baby blue
Yeah.
hatchback, baby.
The hatchback, yeah, the hatch
Let me
beezy.
ask you this.
I had one.
With the carpet lifter piece when the glass come up, the carpet be there. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, okay, so you was broke. You had some good dick. And then what she saw in you to keep on fucking you was probably potential.
No, she did. She hated the
There's no
shit out of
potential
me.
in you.
No, she
All you
hate
saw
fucked
was
me
good
most of
dick.
the time. All I had was good dick. It was no potential. All I used to do, I used to steal out this bitch purse.
Oh, she was dumb.
And she knew I was doing it. She knew I stole out her purse. But the dick was good, and I came at the right time. I always came with a little bottle or something, so it was like unwind, and then boom,
You probably was reckless
knocking
with
draws,
that shit.
boom.
She probably stayed by herself with
Unwind
no
and rob
kids.
line.
No, she had a kid. She had a kid. I had to be gone by the AM. That's why Philly laughed my laugh when Philly was like, you don't have to bring your bag all the way in. You just bring in what you need to change clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had one of those. Wake up, you snoring too loud. I don't want you to wake my kid. You need to be gone by 7:30 because they get up for 8 to go to school. Yeah.
I learned to get the best sleep between 2 a.m. and 6. That's when you get your best sleep. You knock them drawers out, be done by 2, go to sleep, be ready to get in the shower real quick at 6 and slide before that little nigga up. And then you back in the streets on the block.
Yeah, but we it's a lot more checkpoints and steps we got to go through. Whereas if a woman is pretty, that's already going to give her a certain amount of hollers per day. And then if she pretty and got a nice body, and then if she pretty got a nice body and a nice personality, and it's always positives that stack on. But a guy will look at you and see that you got a good heart and semi give you a chance. Vino has attested to that. I've even had, a couple mud ducks once or twice in my day.
First of all, that bitch had a beautiful spirit at first.
Not you call her a mud duck.
No, she was the mud duck. It was cool. The bitch was ugly. She was definitely not
ugly.
I got a track record of giving, less than desirable women a chance, because I like when I'm really one of them niggas who attracted to our conversation. Like I can grow that attraction. I might not be giving, be like, oh
y'all
yeah.
be giving McGruff.
Yeah, because we're actually good people as men. Women need to see something tangible before they want to fuck with you. Men, we'll talk to a person and be like, you know what, shit, I can't stop thinking about her. Let me give her a call.
She was cool as shit. She was sweet.
You can't have an underbite and still be a contender, though. Let's just.
Yeah, you can. Y'all love pugs, right, Phil?
That's what I was about to say.
Cannot.
I had a pug puppy, and we talked for 2 years. Now, granted, the dick was there, but I liked his ugly ass. He didn't make as much money as me. He didn't have as much that I had, but he was my pug.
Are you talking about Down syndrome guy?
No.
You talking about the fake comedian. We talking about the Baltimore nigga.
Did he have
good
penis?
Huh?
Did he have good penis?
It was amazing. We're just gonna call it like top 5. It was top 5.
There we go.
But I had to cut that off. He didn't cut that off. He just didn't settle down with it.
But you gotta compensate.
He said, so we teeth shaming for the underbite.
I was just saying, listen, I done met people with underbites.
Yeah.
That nigga, no, see, the pug puppy chewed on a bunch of hard candied apples, okay? Fuck the bullshit. The pug puppy's teeth was going every goddamn way.
True, why you trolling me today, man? I ain't did shit to you.
Oh, stupid. But we
You ain't know
don't.
Trill had a little bit of an underbite. That's why he had to be a
I
gangbanger like
didn't
that.
even know that nigga had an underbite.
And the crazy part, if y'all friends see you with a undesirable, so to speak, they'll talk y'all out of it. Whereas with men, if we see our friend with an undesirable, we're gonna ask, well, hey man,
She doing
what's up?
right
What's
by
up?
you? She must be
You know,
treating you real good.
and we're gonna inquire. And most of the time, whatever answer they give, that's our homie. So if it's good for you, it's good for me. I had a homeboy in high school. He was locked in with the ugliest girl in school. I mean,
Benny questioned me when I showed up with the bitch. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Benny like,
So
that's
why are we
that's
talking
you.
then if Benny questioned you?
Okay, Juice.
yeah,
Juice
just
thought,
and once
okay,
he
Juice
said
He
that,
had
hey,
to
that's
see if I was what my angle was. They was like,
no.
she got money or something? What's
Look,
going on?
okay. So y'all just see, you said Juice said the Down syndrome looking one, but she never told me don't talk to him.
No, because she knew he had a big dick because he had Down syndrome.
No,
She was like, oh, he got.
that one was
Y'all be
that one
knowing
was
when niggas look
no,
like
that's
they
what
slow. They look
yeah.
like they
no
got a big
the
dick.
Down
I
syndrome,
mean,
the
his
one that
eyes
she
probably
talking
was
about
wide
had,
apart.
no, the one that she talking about only had 4 inches. The comedian.
Well, of course, because he got
It's,
First of
stubby
all, don't
fingers.
put that
You
kind
drop
of
it.
shit. Don't put little dicks on comedians. That nigga was a pirate, okay?
No,
He was
no,
a pirate.
they have little penises if their eyes is wide apart.
well,
No,
apparently,
these.
And they was. I was like, what you felt? I was like, what you felt bad for him or something? Like, I thought she was playing when she told me she was talking to him. I was
See,
like, yeah, okay.
see.
I was
but
like, it's
she
the
didn't
joke.
tell me that until after we was over with, though.
Well, she
She
cared for you.
supported it. She was just like, okay. She never said that, did she?
Now, did he buy juicy drinks and stuff while y'all was out?
No, he
Mm-mm.
didn't. She didn't mean
Oh,
him.
okay. So she did that out. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that she did that out just the goodness of her heart. Then
Just seen
I
it.
just mind my business, you know.
Look,
That's what you
everything
like.
was good. Everything was good until I wasn't happy no more. So I feel like that's a misplaced statement on a lot of women, because my thing is that what I'm attracted to, Kels and Juice might not be attracted to. Like, apparently people think that I done dated a lot of ugly niggas.
Mm-hmm.
it's all subjective, you know.
All right, well, let me get off.
What you like is what you like, you know. I've
She like different.
Yeah.
cause I've even learned saying like girls that I either liked in school or might have dated or whatever, and then see them now in like the adult years, and I'd be like, what the fuck did I see about this chick? Like she didn't turn out the way she was cute in school. What the fuck is going on now? So life. Nah, they
Life is
life.
life.
They be looking the same, but
That's crazy, Benny. That's real crazy. So the other day I was in the glasses store, and there was somebody that graduated 2 years behind me. She was like, did you go to such and such school? And I was like, yeah. And so I started looking at her to see if I could place her. I didn't know who the fuck she was, but she still recognized me. And I blame that because I ain't never did hard drugs in my life.
That's a good thing.
Drink water.
Sometimes it's drugs, sometimes it's stress, sometimes it's heredity. And they were cute babies and cute toddlers and cute teens. And then in adult years switch it up. So
I feel like I've been cute my whole life.
And they come back like the abominable snowman.
I feel like I've been cute my whole life. Like I don't resonate with that.
Because I done seen some people at the reunion. Well, I ain't go to reunion, but the reunion pictures was posted, and I was like, damn, not in a good damn.
I have looked at so many people and be like, yo, I'm glad they turned me down. Because I was head over heels for this one, but she is atrocious today. So they all would have been better if they gave me a chance.
Maybe
but
no,
I'm the shit. But
I like to tell bitches from the rip, hey, if I like you, it's your last chance, bitch. God is so fit to give you one more opportunity where you go downhill bad.
But I
So
think it's deserving if they're mean to you.
They all are. Why would you? I currently know a woman who says right now she's looking for a good man, and she had me in her midst. That's deep, right?
Yeah.
Reposting it and everything. I'm sitting there like, that made me have to. I really talked to my therapist about this. I said, you've been talking to me now for quite some time. We've been together for like a year. I try to talk like a relationship. Because it is kind of. This is my real girlfriend. I see you, Doc. I know you be watching. But, motherfucker, I had to talk to her. I said, do you think, like, am I not a good man? Have I not been displaying the traits of being righteous? I've explained even my motives behind things and how I'm processing it. Sometimes how I have to, deflect other energies in order to try to still maintain the goal of the righteous act that I was doing.
sometimes can it just be the wrong person?
Yep.
No, because I'm starting to see that okay, then am I choosing the wrong women? Like,
Yes,
I don't think so. I'm choosing
Yes,
all women.
absolutely.
Who am I not choosing? These are the ones that are available to me. The ones who think they want a good man, they swear up and down they don't want a good man either.
Brooklyn say, yeah, you choosing the wrong women.
No, I
I
don't think so.
personally
I think
learned.
all women are the wrong women. I think you're all deflecting because even
No,
okay, and I'm gonna be honest here. We're gonna bring a little transparency.
If you're not gonna like this statement that I'm gonna say to rebuttal your statement. You
Okay,
just said all women are the wrong women.
Yeah.
So do you need to be with a man?
No, I refuse to. I'm not attracted to that. I don't need to
If
do that.
if all women are the wrong women, then what you gonna get then?
No, I'm just gonna get the pussy. I'm
you
gonna
want a
get the
trans
pussy and
woman?
disregard the woman.
Do you want a trans woman?
That's what they trying to force me to. Get the pussy and disregard the woman.
That's harsh.
No,
I know. That's
a
what
lot
you're
of
leading me
things,
to.
a lot of things sound harsh, but let's be for real with it. When you say that all women are the wrong women, you either gonna go and find a man that was born a man, or you're gonna go and find and I want to try to be politically correct when I say this. You're going to find somebody that was born a man and transitioned into a woman, and that's going to be perfect for you then.
No, I'm going to find a whore who has identified as a whore, and I don't got to call this bitch a woman.
And then you have to deal with whatever comes from that.
Usually a tax write-off. You gotta just hide that money, right?
Okay. Okay.
$10,000 in massage therapy.
Whatever is clever, my boy.
Now, my question to you is: have you enacted and went on with what you said as far as only talking to or dealing with the women that only like you? Because you said before that the ones that you like tend to be the ones that aren't treating you right. So have you enacted that, waiting for the women that like you and giving them a chance?
So I'm glad you asked this, my brother. The funny thing is, I tried, but the cold part is, I don't really got the heart for it. Because all the women who will cater to my every need have a man. They have a boyfriend or a dude that they're dealing with.
Yeah, you did.
They will cater to my every need. They will come and suck and feel and rub and touch and be exploited in every way. And they have a man at home.
You number two. Yeah.
The wrong type of women then. Those are the type of women.
This ain't even me pursuing women. These are women that literally come to me and say, I like you. That's why I've been writing this joke, and it's been coming together very swimmingly. It's about if you like me, I feel like I got some soul searching to do. I got to figure some shit out with my life. Something's wrong. I've been fucking up somewhere. Like if you, not you saying you lady, but if you the type of woman that like me, I must be living foul because you only like fucked up niggas.
Then, do you have a list of the qualities and traits that you will like in a woman, and then you go by that list to weed off the type of woman that you will want?
The type of women that I like, I have conversations with, and it's something in the conversation that made me get drawn to you. All right. Then I usually build off of that. But usually what it really boils down to is, does she got nice feet? Hold on, that was the beatbox talking. What flavor should we do next? I just did fruit punch.
I don't like that.
Understandable, because you do have a foot fetish, so therefore that makes sense.
Shit, for what flavor should we do next? How many do you have?
He bought 3 of them.
They 3 for $10.
Hey, I haven't bought any yet. I haven't tried it.
But what about
Don't do this shit, Benny. This should have had you in a dark place and had your friends asking you, "Do you want to fuck men?" So bad, dude. It's so
shit.
Like when you say all women are the wrong women, I have to sit up there like, well, damn.
No, it's not that. It's not that I'm saying all women.
You didn't say all bitches are the right bitches or all girls are the wrong girls. You said all women are the wrong women.
You gotta understand what I mean when I say that. Is that, like, I'm telling you, I keep expressing this, and I don't know how to express it any more clearly.
Okay.
I've dealt with women from all walks of life, from everywhere. The only thing that all the women have in common is that they're Black women. That's the only thing any woman that I've ever spoken to has in common. They're Black.
Well, maybe the woman that's for you actually got ugly feet, and you ain't compromising on that.
Okay, and they got deep. So I need some lichen foot ass bitch. I gotta suffer through rough feet because nice feet ain't even. When I say nice feet, I'm not saying they gotta be all shaped perfect. I'm saying, look, get a pedicure. Make sure your heel's not rough. Make sure I gotta deal with rough feet so that I could be happy.
Maybe.
You know what? I'm just not meant to be happy then. I'm not meant to be happy. I'm gonna rock out.
But see, look, you counting that girl out, but maybe she walk in gravel because she like to touch grass for real.
Or walk on balls.
Grass? No, I walk in grass every morning in my backyard. Grass had your feet soft. My shit's soft as hell right now, and I ain't even had a pedicure in 3 weeks. Okay, so no, that's not grass.
I said gravel though. I said,
but why is she graveling earth?
She might go stand in the lake barefoot. Now you don't want her.
Look, she need to change her regimen now because God is telling her she's living too harsh. That's the one thing I learned about feet, and this is why I do have the situation I have with it, because I understand your feet is the first thing that touch the earth when you wake up. You know what I mean? Nothing works everything is built from the ground up. So obviously these things that touch the ground first are the most important thing. I've gone a year and a half without walking. I know what it is to be in a wheelchair and like really just wish you could just get up and just go take a piss real quick. I know that. I'm grateful every morning to be able to get up and stand. It hurts, yeah. My fucking ankle hurt, my knee hurt, but I can stand. That's why I take care of my feet. And I expect the woman that I be with to take care of her feet too. I'll sit there and tell a woman, I rub feet. You know what I mean? I'm the type of nigga, I'm sitting on the couch, baby, come kick your feet up and I'm gonna rub them for a little bit. And I'm like, oh, baby, you got a lot of tension. You need to go get a pedicure. You need to go get rubbed down. I know what it is. And if that's the cause of me having horrible relationships, you know what?
You returning a bitch to the sender. Return the sender.
I choose feet.
She was everything you was looking for.
I choose feet every day.
She was kind. She was compassionate. She was willing to listen to your day. She wasn't trying to give you no advice. She was actually listening to your day. She came up with solutions. I saw that too, Trill, but we ain't even gonna talk about that right now. She was the woman of your dreams. She didn't need anything. She wanted you, but she came over to your house one day and she took off her feet.
And we couldn't kick it. Exactly. Me and her couldn't kick it.
She came over and she just kicked it.
No.
She
couldn't kick it. We could not kick it. No.
But she was the woman.
Just like Cal said, the little ding-a-ling is the feet, the deal breaker. Horrible feet is the deal breaker.
Can't be broken, have ugly feet.
Can't be broken. Can't be nothing with ugly feet.
They can get the bunion shaved down.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
You gotta get that shit relocated.
Ugly feet, ugly hands, keloids.
They gonna fix it. They gonna fix the
deal breaker. Keloid.
Please don't have a little kidney on the back of your ear.
Just call it a little kidney.
We do it. Look like a little kidney. They look like a kidney in the back of your ear.
I'd be looking like a milk dud with an earring through it.
A little kidney is insane.
You know, because you got that skin tag on your nose that everybody be recognizing when you everybody. Everybody be like, you know, you got a boogie in your nose. It happens every time you go live and he real he be like, thank y'all for trying to help me, but it's just a skin tag. So
all you gotta do is snap string around it and dot it.
They do this thing called surgical thread I can use to get it off. But I like to leave it because they cloning niggas. And if they bring me back, they ain't gonna be able to clone that part. So if you see me without that, it's a clone, nigga. Don't believe it.
Makes sense.
I like I like my imperfections. And if my nose tag turn you off, cool, I'm good with that. Just say that.
Brooklyn said now they know, so they gonna be like, all right, we have to.
You can't clone that tag. So if you see that tag, it's me. You can't clone that.
And we told them that the AI people fingers was fucked up, and you see they fixed that shit.
They fixed the fingers, yep.
They fixed that shit real quick. Like, oh, fingers fucked up? Thank you.
You come out here looking like E.T. with the fingers. They done fixed the fingers.
All I'm saying is I'm in love with my imperfections. If I could not be bow-legged and be 6'5", I would still be bow-legged because it taught me character. It taught me resilience. It taught me how to motherfucking still be myself even though everybody laughing.
Well,
so I'm not worried about that shit.
The love of your life loves her imperfected feet. She go out and she buy Jesus sandals, multiple pair every summer.
Look, that's her thing. And I'm going to be, you know what? As a nigga watching from the side, I'm going to be proud that she's showing them things off. Because it give me something to look at and be like, ooh, that shit, I would never.
Look, she gonna be like, oh yeah, I used to hang out with him in the dark. Look, see,
the one thing,
I'm petty.
The one thing I've learned in therapy,
rub them ugly ass feet on the back of your back and take a picture of it.
That's terrible.
That just made me want to come out my shirt like, hey, get it off. But you know what? The one thing therapy taught me is that it's good to actualize your fears. So if a bitch with horrible feet got on some Jesus sandals and I'm looking at these horrible feet, at least now my nightmare has a face. It's not no longer the fear of the unknown, because now I know what I'm scared of.
Just don't wake up with the
What's your name, ma'am?
Okay,
Keisha.
so in that case, it's okay to return.
Not Keisha.
Keisha Kruger.
Because I want to bring this back. I want to bring it back. So the ugly feet for you, it's okay for you to return the sender. It's okay for you.
No. I'm not saying return the sender. I'm saying I would have never approached. I would have never spoken to that because still and always, it's always on the onus of a man to speak to a woman. So I would have
Okay,
just
well,
never.
it's winter time. She got on tennis shoes or closed-toed boots. You don't find out that she got ugly feet until like maybe the 5th day.
Yeah, I'll be like,
stomach hurt.
yeah.
But you all invested in her though.
I'm not invested at that point.
No.
I'm invested when I see the feet. That's the point. Problem. Like
Y'all
that's
saying
the
boomerang?
linchpin.
Okay, so look, when I say 5 dates, them 5 dates might not be consecutive 5
Y'all
days.
seen
They're gonna
Boomerang.
spread out 5 dates.
Y'all old enough to have seen Boomerang.
There you go.
Layla Rashawn was looking good.
But
Until
no,
that-
but see,
He
you
slid
said
out of
that
there.
no, so that okay, so in that case, you just contradicted yourself because you said that you might get invested in the conversation. You like
Yeah, I
she
might,
give you,
but I can
she gives
bail
you good
too.
conversation. She gives you good laughs. Y'all have a good time together, and then you see her feet, and then it's just like, hold on, the good conversations didn't happen.
And then he gonna be like, let's go walk on the beach.
She didn't make me laugh.
He gonna be like, let's
Showed
go.
that she cared about me.
And that's when he say, we gonna go walk on the beach and let the water twinkle between our toes. And that's how he see him on the first date, because he lived by the beach.
No, he too
It's
inflicted
cold
by
out.
hammer
I said
time.
they started dating in the wintertime. See,
You can walk on the beach in the wintertime out here.
I ain't putting my feet in no cold ass water, and I actually got cute feet.
And these waters ain't cold. I went swimming just this morning.
That's how you
It
do
was
it.
cold when I got out, but the water wasn't cold. I saw some dolphins and everything.
Not you say dolphins at Virginia
Yeah,
Beach.
the water
Stop
was real
it.
calm, so the waves wasn't crashing all crazy. So I saw some dolphins.
But so with this return to sender, do you return this as opposed to return to sender? I prefer, hey, this ain't my package. I don't know why y'all called me up here to pick this up.
I say return to sender because that was my message of, as the man, I could put my best foot forward, execute perfectly, do everything right, be everything you say you wanted. That's why the whole fee thing don't really. I was everything you say you wanted. You said everything you say you wanted. And then when it was time to accept the package, you returned the sender.
Finish?
I mean, initially, you only gonna get 80% of what you want. It's always gonna be 20% lacking in a person. That's always. It's never gonna be 100% because no one's perfect.
I don't know why. It's sliding.
And that's why I said at this point, it doesn't even like that. I don't have nothing else to say. I'm gonna go on mute the rest of the time. I'm gonna let the ladies handle this because I don't have nothing else to say.
I just feel like in situations
One
like
little thing is gonna turn you off to the perfect person. You said that every woman is the wrong woman. I have nothing else to say.
I'm trying to understand where you're going with the conversation.
I do y'all one better. Okay, Philly. What type of woman? Huh?
I said, why me? Why is the question directed towards me when I said I was gonna be quiet? You
Because
see,
you a co-host.
at this point, I can't win. I said I'm gonna be quiet. Sometimes y'all be wanting women to be quiet.
No, but this is gonna be a good answer out of you. Watch this. Watch this. What type of woman do you feel Vino should pursue, or what type of woman do you feel he needs in his life? Knowing him the way you know him and the status he has in his career, what type of woman do you feel he should pursue or accept into his life?
That's why you my spiritual consultant. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the questions asked. That's a good question.
Okay. So one, he needs a patient woman. He needs a woman that's not hush. Don't ask me a question and then interrupt me in my answering it. Thank you. But he needs a patient woman. He needs a woman that's not going to be easily agitated. He needs a woman that has a sense of humor and will understand that there's going to be times where he says something and it's not directed straight towards her. He needs somebody that's going to be there to listen and fully understand him. He needs somebody who has a motherly instinct, because there's going to be some times where he's just going to want to come home and he just needs somebody to hold him. So I think that there are a lot of qualities, and I could continue, but I'm not going to. Those are just a couple of qualities that I feel like he needs in a woman. But he definitely needs somebody that is patient and not easily agitated. Yes, you do.
No, I'm not saying that I don't need that. You're absolutely right. I'm saying that you just disqualified all women right there.
No, I didn't.
No. That's what I was. That was my next thing before I asked for the next woman's response. Do you already know any women that meet any of those requirements?
You're asking? Are you asking them or are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I know a few women like that, but it's taking them getting older or getting therapy.
This nigga that found the heartbeat monitor, he's stupid, yeah. Repeat what you said, Philly, because he cut them sound effects. He cut the heartbeat on.
It's either a woman that is going to be older than him, or it's going to be a woman that's, either slightly younger than him or around the same age, that has taken the time to get therapy, that has gotten that chance to deal with any traumas or anything that they've, been going through in their life. Okay. He cannot deal with we call them men child sometimes, but there's such thing as women child, where we were talking about it earlier. There's a lot of women out here that haven't grown past a certain adolescent stage of their life. He has to deal with an older woman, but he does not have. He is a man that's getting past. What's considered middle age now?
55.
Okay.
No, actually 40. 40 is actually
65 is retirement age.
First of all, I reasonably expect to be alive to 85.
Okay, so he's getting closer to middle age.
I'm middle aged.
Yeah, he's middle age. So he's gonna have to deal with somebody that's middle age. He doesn't have children. And one of the things that he wants is children. So when
not necessarily anymore.
Okay, so now you're willing to deal with somebody who is not going to bear any children for you?
I don't know what I need anymore. I'm not locking in on anything.
Because if having children is a deal breaker, then let's just go ahead and say that it's a deal breaker. Like, you have to qualify these things. There's some women that still want to have children. So you're going to have to be somebody that gives off that motherly instinct for him to even want to have a child with.
I'm at the stage now where it's about let God have it. Let God have it, man. I'm not chasing nothing. Like, God got something for me. God got a whole plan for me. That's why I'm like at the point where I'm at in life and how I'm accepting everything at this point. Like, kids, no kids, chick, no chick, motherfucking success, no success. I've lived an excellent life. Are
you eating popcorn?
Yes.
This shit is the same. Don't knock up
Like, yes,
I'm listening. It's interesting, and then I'm eating popcorn because it's like
getting Michael Jackson at the movie theater on and Thriller.
Oh, my bad. I didn't think of it like that, but
no, I'm really on a level where it's like However it's supposed to come, it's supposed to come. I really have lived a charmed existence. I'm fortunate to be here right now. Like, you know how many times I've been shot at and not hit? That's miraculous, especially in this large frame. You know what I'm saying? It's just me being here alone is just, I never thought this would be it. So whatever God got for me, man, come on, bring it. Like, I'm not even tripping no more.
What God
I'm the
has
fucking
for
last. I'm
you.
the fucking last of my bloodline, nigga. Come
But
get me.
you don't really mean that. You're
Come
not
get me.
standing on business when you say that. You're saying what God got for me, bring it on. What God got for you might be a very beautiful package with ugly wrapping, aka her feet.
Look, God would never put me more than I can handle. Okay, God would never give me more than what I can handle.
All right. So I'm gonna direct this same question to what I feel is probably the next closest female to you through me, which is Brooklyn. So what type of woman do you feel Vino needs in his life?
Shout out DJ Brooklyn in my building. That's my DJ, y'all. Oh, hold on. We got a surprise guest tapping in from the West Coast. Give it up for Tay Newsy, live from the Red Cup, y'all.
What up? No.
He forgot his 10 o'clock is different from our 10 o'clock.
Newsy, I meant to hit you too because I needed you to cue up a sound on the soundboard. I wanted you to hit him with that. Poison.
She can do it.
I didn't have my stuff set up.
Oh, he got a big board too.
But if I can quickly chime in on the feet thing, if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
I actually dated somebody who had messed up feet, right? But she had good character. And I ain't gonna lie, look, listen. And I'm a little older now, so I really can appreciate the fact we still good friends. But she had to tell me the backstory behind them feet. And she said, as I walked through the valley of the shadow of death, I took a look at my heels and realized there's nothing left. And I was like, okay, listen, we good. As long as you told me that that's what's going on with them feet, we good. I'm in the character. I like a good character. This has been a
wonderful beatbox night. This has been a wonderful beatbox
I dated, look, y'all making it seem like I didn't give it a try before. I dated a girl with fucked up feet. She had missing bones in her two middle toes. These ones right here, she called them her dead soldiers. She called it the little piggy that didn't have none, and the one that went to the market. Them two didn't have no bones in them.
I was gonna say something, but Trill is watching.
And motherfucking, she had these bones in her feet was missing, and she used to keep me around because she got them big ass water bugs in her house. And when she stomped on them, she didn't have enough bone weight in her foot because so the shits it would be like she would stomp on it, but it would scatter away because her foot wasn't heavy enough to stomp on them.
That's wild.
And she used to have me around the house stomping on them for her. And that's when I started realizing bitches with fucked up feet be using you. They take you through some shit. Like they walk you right through some bullshit.
Is insane.
Too much buoyancy in that toe. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was like a mini waterbed.
Okay, Brooke. We was saying, what kind of woman do I need, Brooke?
GP with me.
Brooklyn, I feel like Brooklyn knows me. Brooklyn has seen me through several women. She's seen me talk to several. Remember the one bitch? You know what it is, Brooklyn? Maybe y'all is right.
Let Brooklyn answer the question.
No, because I just had a recollection.
Asking her three more. Let her.
No, because Brooklyn was there when I talked to the bitch who killed her baby and tried to pass it off. I was gonna talk to that crazy bitch. Maybe I gotta stop talking to felonious type.
No, I forgot all about that.
You did not have to go.
That was
I'm gonna need for you to get your life together, bro.
You didn't know. I kept telling you there is something wrong with her. You kept saying all kinds of, oh, well, let him, he just go
But we
fucking know.
didn't know.
No,
that.
you didn't know nothing. I knew her, and I knew her ass was a little egg. You didn't know she was egg.
I didn't
later.
know. I didn't know that instead of
Vino
just.
don't listen. When you say, nah, Vino, stop, like, let it go. He be like,
No, because you're not telling me no facts. You see, I'm the type of person, if you give me a fact, I will agree. If you'd have said, if Brooklyn would have said, hey, Vino, that girl killed her baby, but she got out of jail on a technicality, I'd have been like, okay, let me leave her alone.
No, I didn't know that in the beginning.
But she like, nah, something wrong with that girl. You shouldn't mess with her.
I was telling you
those is two
about
different
her.
messages. Nosy, please co-sign. Those two
She on her
different
third strike. Of course, I'm not gonna mess with her.
But I was telling you stuff about her and the things that were being brought to me, and you was like, well, I ain't trying to be in a relationship with her, and Bennett said the same thing. Well, you heard what he said. So then when I found out about the baby thing, I had already known about the baby, so at least,
hold on, shit like this been
at
going on
least
for
me.
years. Oh no, I'm mad now, Brooklyn, because you just so the same shit been going on for years. Hold on, let me see. Wait, I got a point because god damn it, I still can't point it. Vito, the same shit been going on for years. I don't trust the bitch.
No, the bitch.
Bad vibes.
The bitch was on the radio though. She was at the radio station. She was chilling. So I was like, she can't be
That's what I
at the radio.
No, look, the beat
What she was trying to tell him was not true. She was not on the radio. She was beside the radio because she was writing the list down what they need to talk about. She won't own it. She thought she was on it. Now she on a podcast of her own because she fucked her way to the top. That girl was never on there. That girl wanted to be on there, but she was next to the radio.
Oh, right. I don't want no fuck your way to the top pussy. That pussy is good. Fuck your way to you can't get to the top with bad pussy. Fuck your way to the top. I don't like good pussy. I'm good.
She didn't enjoy 95% of Richmond. I told you that.
Brooke, look, the poison bitch now. Miss Belle DeBow Poison. She told him that she done poisoned a nigga, and he still kept on holding conversations with her.
I just knew I would never eat nothing she made.
But he had the elixir in his pocket. So if he would have started feeling the symptoms, he could have just took the elixir and he would have been all right.
Look,
Who the fuck is the poison bitch?
No, me and him met her at the same time, right? And my mama was there, and even my mama said, "Oh, she got bad energy, like she hadn't really said or did anything, but she had a bad aura." Okay, and I was like, and we've been saying that, and then the bitch turns around and said, "Oh yeah, I poisoned nigga. I didn't feel like hearing him talking on me. He got off." So I put something in his salmon.
Wow.
Something wrong with wildlife.
Laughed so hard every time she say, "So I poisoned the nigga." Juicy, you're really evil. You know that, right? Look, first of all, I feel like a disclaimer needs to come. Look, we here at Psycho-Babble do not endorse anybody being poisoned, okay? And as per the CDC, please read the back of any bottles if you ingest some shit, from bleach to Lysol to whatever. Just don't be swallowing shit around me. I once had to walk out on a woman because we were smoking some reefer and she started talking about chemicals, and I said, "Chemicals? I need to get the fuck out of here." Okay, so on behalf of Psycho-Babble, we don't endorse we don't even watch the Cosby Show around here. And when Theo Hudson died, I wanted to, the 9 times I wanted to do that, but I didn't, just because we don't endorse poisoning, spiking, drugging, dosing, none of that. I don't even drink jungle juice no more at them little fraternity parties.
Okay. I love the Cosby Show. Thank you very much.
I got going on this week, Kales.
a rest break because
A
last
rest
week was
break.
crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
A good
It was.
blessing.
You had a ball. We was outside.
We was outside. But hopefully if something comes up, I'll be on somebody's stage this weekend. We'll see.
We will.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will talk to you later, Kels. You have
All
a
right.
good evening.
Y'all be blessed tonight.
Good night,
All right.
Lord.
Good night.
All right, have a good
Give it
one.
up for Kels Morton, y'all.
Now we
That was
gonna
great. That was
decide
great. That
and
was
let
great.
the question
All
that
right,
was
so we
asked
still gotta
Brooke.
get Brooklyn's answer
Yes. Mute yourself, Bino.
No,
on
I'm
what
not
type
going to
of
say
man.
anything because I'm going to show discipline and restraint. Go.
Stop.
Some man, he was like
And he pulled the
a badass kid. I do agree with Philly when it comes down to a patient woman, but I think a woman with like free nature. I would say a free natured person, like a person that doesn't care about this, that, or the other going on around them. They're focused on living and growing. And every step that they take is to progress something that would be a togetherness. So, them both together. Now, if they progress on their own, of course, that's going to make them together. But someone that wants to grow with them, even if they have broken pieces, it's like broken pieces, but willing to do therapy, broken pieces, but recognize they have broken pieces. So somebody that's growing or willing to grow, or someone that's willing to take constructive criticism or willing to take personal criticism. Um and take it as a respect thing, not that they're, downing them, but also still be accepting of themselves and not lose who they are. Um I think that honesty is the biggest thing. I mean, it don't matter what it is. Even if I don't like what you're gonna say, I think that he would prefer somebody that'll hurt his feelings with honesty than hurt his feelings with a lie. Um, I just say somebody that be basically like a road dog. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's willing to be like, this nigga gonna have some good days, this nigga gonna have some bad days, but I'm there for all the days. And how can I encourage you or grow you? So somebody that's gonna water him and he's gonna be able to water. Someone that's equally yoked to his mentals, because his mentals is if I can't
That.
if I can't have someone come along, I'm gonna do it by myself. But it's better in a pair because it's not so lonely, kind of thing. So I just think somebody that he can just be a companion with, someone that he can let go of the reins and still knows that the ship's not gonna go flying. He's still gonna be able to stay on track even if he fall off. Someone that's gonna have, what I'm saying, that's not gonna worship him, but is gonna worship him. They're gonna like his light. They're gonna like what he has to offer and give to the world and the greatness that he's building. Like he said, where
Trill said sound like you need an old white woman.
no, doesn't sound like an old white woman. It sounds like a woman that is comfortable in knowing who she is, and no one can tell her who she is.
Exactly.
Someone that's confident in themselves, somebody that wake up in the morning and you can tell her 45 times a day, you a bitch, and all she hears is, I'm the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm the bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think he just needs somebody that'll grow with him. Patience, honesty, love, loyalty, everything that the Ten Commandments require, anything that the Bible requires for evenly yoked people.
Well said.
That was a long dissertation. I'm a spoken word artist also. So don't mind me.
I heard every word of it. And you know the crazy part is, I'm still back at the beginning when Philly said patient. When have you met a patient woman?
I'm very patient.
90% of my
I'm
ass
very
whoopings as a
patient.
child came because my mother wasn't patient.
I'm patient. Very
So,
patient.
okay, so, and even with me saying that, I am patient about certain things. But if I ask you to do so, if I physically ask you to do something for me and you don't do it, and I know how to do it myself, I'm gonna do it myself.
I'm just gonna do it myself.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right? But if
I can speak
I
on
know
things
how to
of
be
that nature.
patient, I know how to be patient with you. I know how to be patient with your attitudes, with mood swings, with things like that. I am emotionally patient. Okay?
Or is that considered being understanding?
I said understanding too.
Because I mean, like, I think patience and understanding could be misconstrued because it's like you can be patient, where it's like, are you willing to watch them go through whatever they're going through as long as it takes? Or are you just going to understand that they're going through something and so they're going to just be mean sometimes?
So when I say patient with Vino,
Mhm.
so Vino comes up here and he has a lot of strong opinions. And that strong opinion led to me asking him a question that he might not have liked, but he said something too, right? So I don't feel like I asked that question disrespectfully, right? I was like, okay, well, if you feel like this, then do you is this what you want? Is this what you want to do? That's me being patient because I could have been like, well, nigga, you should be with a fucking nigga then. Fuck that shit. If all women is this, if all women is that, if every woman is the wrong woman, then fuck it.
Or is that not being patient, but is that being like, I don't want to be forceful to say, nigga, are you low key DL gay?
No.
I don't believe
Not at
that
all.
Vino is
No, because I've been told you have to answer that definitively.
blatantly.
Because these niggas will leave the door open. No. I do not like niggas. I love women.
Hell no.
You know what? I love pussy.
Just
I
not with
don't,
ugly
sometimes
feet.
women I can take or leave, but the pussy is, I want it. I want a pussy. I love vagina.
I was gonna say you
Vagina's
gotta
my
say you
favorite.
love
I'm a
pussy because you don't
vegetarian.
love women that much. Because if she has ugly feet, you're gonna dismiss her.
Well,
So
no,
you
I
don't
didn't
love
say I
women,
love
you love
women. I
pussy.
said I love vagina.
So what if she ain't got her feet no more, but she got some pretty ass prosthetics? Then what?
Then we in business. Okay, good. Ask what the feet used to look
Think
like.
about it, she don't even got
Oh my.
prosthetics. She just got ankles.
Just
And she gotta take
ankles?
them off.
Oh my God. You don't even know how much I've been thinking about this one thing I want to do to a chick with no.
Never mind. That I asked.
With no feet. What you want to do to a woman
You want
with
to
no
stand
feet?
on your back?
You
That
want her
George,
nubs?
that George
You want the
Jefferson.
nubs to go in your back is insane.
All I gotta do is like I'm gonna lay down in front of the couch and she can sit on the couch and just hit her little feet like this, like up and down.
Drum roll, please.
That sounds like a wonderful massage.
It does actually. That's the sad part.
How did we get here? How did we get here?
Ooh, and then it'll be like a roller. She can literally stand up and use one leg.
No.
And it's
Why
like
are
the little
y'all
volleyball
You
encouraging
on
this?
already
your
know that
spine.
nub.
Like
That
the girl
nub.
jump?
It's like an
I want to
elbow.
What
coin the
y'all
phrase.
going to do? Oil
I
her
want to coin
nubs
the
up
phrase and
first?
call it the nub rub.
Yeah.
I just want
No,
to.
bro.
Yeah, like this.
What you going to
I need
Crisco
all
her
my
leg?
feetless ladies.
Like
I need
that
all my
thing.
feetless ladies.
Like this the
That's
bottom of it.
insane.
Vino
And
will
it's
love
this.
you. You ain't gotta look.
No, bro. That was a good one.
Look, you
No.
can't mess up what ain't there, baby.
Okay, so does that
I'm not playing with
so
y'all.
look, now we gotta qualify this too. So
He gonna be like,
is that cut off at the foot or does it matter if it's cut off at the knee? At the knee.
As long as wherever that nub is, if it's smooth and we can groove. You dig what
What
I'm
if she
saying?
has no toes?
yeah, like no foot, just ankle
No,
up.
she has a foot. She just ain't got no toes.
She got the ballerina foot.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Is she taking care of her heel? Is she taking care of her heel? Is the question.
Yes. Yes.
Is her heel moisturized? She on the
Yeah, it's
Bluestone end
like
of the
she
game?
go get her feet done, just not her
What
toes.
type
Baby,
of
let me do your feet.
questions are
Is she?
these?
Hold on. All right, she going to get her feet done. Is she getting
But
a
yeah,
discount for not having toes? Because I get
yeah,
a woman who's smart with the money.
yeah.
Don't be paying
She's
full price
smart.
and
She
they not
did,
doing all the work.
yeah. She paid like 75% because she missing 25% of her foot.
Just send her the nub rub. I think they know the experts down there. Nub rub.
Noon is over there like, I should have took a little longer to get home.
Well, now when I got home, I had to do the fatherly thing, feed my son and
I know.
play with him a little bit.
All I'm saying is, if she's smart with her finances and that heel is smooth, we could groove. That's
She got you.
It's like
she
a
don't
shoe
have
horn.
balance because she don't have toes, so she's always stumbling.
Yeah, she gonna need you for sure.
And then she can like tattoo little toe nuggets on the.
No, leave it blank, baby.
Leave it blank.
So okay,
Look. You think I'm worried about you missing toes, baby? You missing toes ain't nothing. Look, I got a skin tag right here. Everybody think it's a booger. Come here, give me a kiss.
Okay, so she got you, so she don't need to go get a pedicure. You got a cheese grater at home, don't you?
He went, baby, let me do your feet. Pass them here.
Pumice stone.
Hey,
Juicy
if that's
look
what I
good.
got to do to make it work, we can do that.
I sold
Pumice stone or the cheese grater, whichever one.
your feet.
Look,
It'd be easy for her to
I hate
scuba
to
dive.
admit this. I hate to admit this, okay? But I'm willing to do things with what I understand going. Like, as a pimp, right? I don't even want to admit this, but I fished a condom out of a hooker once because the condom came off with a John she was fucking and she couldn't get it out and she couldn't see it. So I had to go in there, put the gloves on, go in there with the light, and fish the motherfucking condom out the bitch.
That's insane.
It is. It was. It was the wildest thing I've ever did as a pimp.
But I got you beat because my friend wanted to have sex and she stuck one of those fucking makeup things up inside her coochie and she couldn't get it out. So I stuck my hand in her coochie to get it out.
Yeah, bitches be getting shit stuck up in there all the time. That's why I ain't want to sell out the whole thing about everybody. Some of y'all bitches beat your pussy and crazy and
she wanted to have sex.
She wanted to have makeup sex.
No, she wanted to have sex. And you know, the
she wanted to have makeup sex. So she
wanted to put the sponge in there so it catch the nut. I know that trick.
Huh?
It was supposed to catch the nut.
Also, it was a homemade
It was stuck
diaphragm.
up by her ovaries, so therefore her hand wouldn't reach that far up there. So I had to get. I had to
No, but it
literally
was the block because she couldn't. So
she made her own.
It was one of the the little cone squeegee jump ones.
Yeah, she
it
made
was
her
one
own
of those.
diaphragm. She put a cork in it.
Need another drink. Hold
on. Strippers do that for when they, they bleed and shit.
When they bleed in their stage,
They stick a cork in it. They stick a cork in there.
They say that.
And the diaphragm, when it go over.
No, the diaphragm, the one like a little cup.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
the sponge mostly is for when they on their cycle and they want to still work. That's what the sponge is for.
The crazy part was she had nobody else to ask, and then she just looked at me, and I was just like, "Okay, come on." Like,
she was
like, "Come on."
Hey, Juice.
I was just like,
I
was just like. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, you don't have nobody else to help you. I don't want that shit to still be up in there. You could catch bacteria from it. Like, I just feel like you as my friend, you can't ask nobody else because there's nobody else around for you to ask to get it out. So therefore, the safest thing is for me to go up in there and just fucking get it. Just like, man up. I'm not afraid of coochie. So therefore,
she
I have a coochie.
She had like crabs.
As your friend, Juice, you would never have to pull a makeup sponge out of your coochie.
Thank you.
As a friend, and I don't know y'all, if you had it stuck up there, you're gonna die because I'm not reaching in nobody cool.
Hey, hold on. First of all,
that's why
I was a good facilitator, okay? Like, how I'm gonna let my bitch die on the
But
job
you
in
say
front of
not
me?
a condom.
You taking condoms out. They putting makeup sponges in their cooter.
So if she
No,
had
that's
I
crabs,
mean,
would you technically?
I think she was trying to pull it out and she pushed it upwards by
The last
accident. So,
Maybe she was born with
that's
it.
an
so
old trick.
To
Brooke,
just
that's an old trick.
sponge.
That's
I'm
an
sorry.
old trick. Like, they've
I
been doing
think
that since the
yeah.
70s and 60s and shit.
the
Maybe
Anytime
she
cortez.
I
was
think
born with it,
anything is going on my
or
coochie,
maybe it
I
was
go to the
Maybelline. That's all I got.
OBGYN. That's what everybody's forgetting to mention. If anything ever is going on with my coochie, I go to the OBGYN, not my
Exactly.
friend.
I'm not gonna look at my own
See
girl
that?
like bitch pull this
Well,
out.
First
it
of all,
happened in the moment, so it was just like I was just like walking past
In
and
the
she
moment, I'm
grabbed my
going to the
ass.
But
hospital.
wait, I got a question.
There's
I'm going to the hospital.
OBGYN at the hospital.
I
Not
got a
my
question
friend.
though. I got
I
a
was just
question.
like, fuck it.
You good?
So if she had crabs, would you have been considered a deep sea fisherman? Because you got the anchor out. You know, I just
I knew for sure she didn't have crabs.
okay.
I
So
knew
you
for
like,
sure that she didn't have any type of STDs or
so you
anything
like
like that.
it was like
I'm
the
gonna be
frozen
real
fish.
with you. The bitch who I fished the motherfucking condom out of, I was surprised she used the condom that day.
That's
You was proud of
insane.
her. You was like, oh, you gonna turn it back to you, man?
Okay.
Sweet Lord.
So Noon has been in the comments for a while. We gotta I want Benny's return to sender moment too. But maybe you need to explain to Noon what a return to sender moment is.
Okay,
I don't
Noon.
even feel like I know what the return to sender.
The return to sender moment is for man, and this is where I was talking about the things that women don't know about black men. The return to sender moment was you gave your best effort. You delved deep and found a part of yourself that you didn't even know existed, that you didn't think you could manifest, and you put that best effort forward. You became everything that this person said they wanted or needed or whatever it was. Like whatever the situation was called for, you showed up exactly the way that you were supposed to and was needed.
Coffee, it tastes like a creamsicle.
And then you got to return to sender. Your efforts weren't good enough. They were not good enough. Everything you did, even in all the anger you got to deal with in the world, the PTSD, everything we got to deal with as men, especially black men, we got to deal with, and then still go to a situation and put our best efforts forward.
Right.
And get that it wasn't good enough. Return that to whoever sent it.
I put a spin on that though, because oftentimes when you get with someone and you bring the best out of you, let's not forget that sometimes we attracted to portions of ourselves that need working. And if you do right by somebody and they pull a return to sender on you, 9 times out of 10, that's gonna strengthen that weak part in you, because we don't really recognize the things that we need working on until it's exploited. And usually it happens in failure or in lessons and stuff like that. So, hell yeah, I mean, it don't feel good. And it may be a character flaw you see in the other person, but I take it personal in another way. I self-reflect on what it is that I'm providing and what I'm doing. And that's why I value myself more because of that. Because I nobody likes that. That sounds like an ungrateful person, to be honest with you. But if it's intentional like that, where it's like no matter what you do is ever good enough for them, or you do all the good thing, but it's like on some, well, yeah, you did that, but what have you done for me lately type attitude. And nah, man, I charge that to the game.
Man, look, it's a direct return to sender situation.
Yeah.
There's a person out here slandering my name, saying that I don't give packages and I'm out here defrauding the public. Let's just keep it simple. They say I'm out here defrauding the public. I literally received a package that said return to sender.
So that's a deceptive person.
Very deceptive. But the thing is that I've been seeing that characteristic a lot. And it's hurtful because as a black man, you don't understand the pain I gotta really deal with. And that's why I started going into the things that they may not understand about black men.
Yeah. Well,
like one thing that's really thing that I really want to touch on before we get out of here, because we getting towards it, is the thing that I want women to keep most important in mind is that y'all got to remember we not the same.
Absolutely.
We're not the same. And I'm understanding who you are, and I'm learning to understand who you are. And the uncomfortable truth is that a man sits down and he tries to understand things from a woman's perspective. And a woman is trying to understand why a man doesn't see things from a woman's perspective. And mine went over a few people's heads who's watching, but let me say it again. A man is trying to understand things from a woman's perspective, and a woman is trying to understand why a man doesn't see things from a woman's perspective. Oh, which one?
People ain't about to like what I say. Okay? As a woman that's always been a woman that gives men plenty of chances and does not hold the next man accountable for what the last man did, it's different with men. A man can get hurt by one woman and let that go and be like, oh, that's one woman that did that. Then the second woman, oh, fuck, like, oh, start questioning how women move. And then once that third woman come around and hurt them, it's, oh, no, all women is fucked up. Women, and I see it. And not only have I seen it, I've been that woman that does not hold another man accountable for what the last man did to me. But men will, and we already know who you are, Bino. You're a man that holds a grudge. Oh yeah, I'm using your own words against you.
Do it, please. I hold the whole grudge. I will.
Hold a grudge for those next women because you know what? You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 situations that were similar because you keep on picking similar bitches.
Because I keep picking black women. White women, the doors are open. The doors of the church are open.
Honestly, I don't care what type of bitch you pick. They are going to be similar bitches until you decide to start choosing different
What is similar? What is similar?
If you don't know, if you don't recognize what similar bitches are and the similar character traits that they hold, that's not for me to tell you. No,
that's the most vague statement women use.
So if you feel like the category is black women, nobody is telling you to date black women. Go get you a Hispanic woman. Go get you a white woman. Go get you an Asian woman and see what the difference is.
I really want to talk to the Filipino chick. I've been
go ahead, please.
Ever since I was with the nigga Keith Pedro, they got me off that ube cooking. I was really.
You know what?
No, I want them to do it.
You know what I started doing when I vet women in the dating world, and I said this in the past before too, and it's actually starting to work for me. I like watching women in their natural state. What I mean by that, I'm not necessarily. I'm not like being a creep or anything, but you know, when you see a woman just doing her thing, she's just out working or with her kids or something like that, and you get to see what happens in the natural. Because when people get together, they always trying to be their representative, right? But I pay attention to shit like the people that's around them. How are they when they're happy with them? How do they treat them when they're not happy with them? Do they have a relationship with their parents or their family, and is it healthy? What happens when a little bit of adversity comes? Is it F everybody? Do you isolate yourself and pretend like, you know, it's fuck everybody and it's you against the world type shit? All that stuff means something. It all plays into a person's character, and then that helps you decide if you really want to take that chance.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm real big on doing that now, and I find to be attracted to women at another level when I do that, rather than just, you know, oh, she cute or she got ass, or you know what I mean? We just had a good conversation the first time. Like, nah, I need to see you just doing your everyday thing, and it's almost like I'm not paying attention, and just see what happens. You know what I mean? And that's helped me a lot. In fact, I've made more female friends because I've been able to vet them and understand that I like their character, I like them, but it's not about sleeping with them. And that's why I said something like that last show, but that was the process, how it happened. You know, because I didn't dated a lot of women and thought just because we got along that I'm supposed to be, you know, tapping that. And then as soon as you get with them, then the whole expectations change. You like, man, where my friend at? Well, you know what? I that soul pole then threw the friendship out the way now. You know what I'm saying? So we're not really friends no more. So I learned to be a little bit more disciplined and pay attention to stuff like that, because that really does help, to be honest with you.
I wasn't trying to take away from what you were saying at the beginning.
That's my TED talk.
But no, I wasn't trying to take away what you were saying from the beginning. I said, that's me.
Oh, I didn't even, I was so
me.
into it. I didn't even hear you. I talked too loud. I didn't hear you.
Like, he's talking about me. Watch her in her natural. See what she be doing. How she handle her kids.
Right. Do you slam them? I need to know these things. You know, if I see a flying elbow.
Right now, we're talking about me. You don't got to ask me that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Philly picking up slamming her kids is insane.
Flying elbows, you never know. All type of stuff like that. I done seen some crazy stuff. I thought somebody had
when I get to the point where I'm talking to my kids like that, I'll be like, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Of course.
That's it.
What parent don't say that?
Yeah.
I fuck you up.
Say that like, and so that's why I be saying, Loon, you taught me a lot.
Okay.
And I ain't even gonna rephrase what you said, but I ain't told Jeremiah I'm gonna beat his ass in like 2 months now. Since you said that shit, I ain't had to say it to him.
That's good.
J-Ro be chilling.
Kids ain't stupid, they know.
No, and look, J-Ro texted his friends. He was like, man, my mom been so proud of me, and I just don't want to mess that up. And I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, he care what I think now?
Brooklyn be counting her kids. I knew she had her kids in check when she was like 5, 4, and niggas started scattering, and I was like, oh, ooh, just a countdown?
Look, I don't even count.
You know what I like about what Philly said? She said that she heard where I came from. That's another element, I think, with men and women, because it's such a distrust between us. I could say on a grand scale that people be embracing for impact. You know, they be bracing for impact so much that you can give sound advice to somebody, but because of our traumas and stuff, we just don't even want to hear shit. So I could say that that's one of the things that turns me on. If I get some sound advice and it's really genuinely from my heart, and a woman really hear where I'm coming from, they like, you know what, this man he coming from the right place. I'm at least hear him out and try to even apply it and see if it worked for me. And I can say it did or didn't, you know what I mean? But not just dismiss it, because as men, we naturally leaders. We want to be able to, you know, provide for our family, not just monetarily, but just, you know, teaching as well. You know, mothers the first teachers, but fathers, at a certain point, we take over and we do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for a woman to, especially in these times, you hear a woman that's like, oh yeah, I hear your perspective, and I'll try that out, or you know, I'm saying it in a more proper way. I was like, okay, nigga, I see you, and they do it. That's a good thing. That means we moving somewhere in the right direction. But right now, man, embracing those differences, I think that's what really needs to happen. We too busy trying to see how much we are, how much alike we are, that we tend to sweep under the rug our differences, and that's what caused the problem.
So what we finding the next woman at, Vino?
He don't need to find her. He needs her to find him.
She need to find him.
It ain't even about finding the next woman. It's about finding a better me. And that's what it's really always been about. I don't even like all these exterior things is that I see the reflection of the person that I want to be, and I see that there's nobody out there really matching that energy. That's what it really boils down to. And that's the thing I've been coming to, the hard pill to swallow. It's like you're becoming this person, and the people around you are reflecting that, but not necessarily the people around you. You know what I mean? Like, y'all are starting to reflect the kind of people I like to be around. Keep me with a true north. Keep my moral compass really pointing in the right direction. But
because my next question to you is, do you feel at a certain point that you'll be even a more higher caliber than you are, to the point of being unattainable?
I've already said that. Like, if I was to win the lottery today, if I'm become super rich, somebody coming with a major deal, talking about millions of dollars, I'm just gonna freeze my status become frozen. My relationship that I'm single. Ain't no nothing. Like, best I could be now is a baby daddy. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. And then now it's gonna be a very serious vetting process, because I'm guaranteeing something. I'm saying, now bitch, you thought it was some control shit, now it is control. This is how it has to happen if it's gonna happen. You didn't want to work with me? You ain't want to negotiate with me? All right, let me show you what real power and control looks like.
So we got to create a dating show called Verifying Vino, where we will, Philly and Brooklyn are they're gonna run the gamut of the contestants, and they have to meet those requirements that they suggested to be on the show.
They're gonna be sitting there by themselves. They're gonna be like, where did all the bitches go? All I said was patient. All I said was patient.
Real quick. So I would love that. But I'm gonna have to respectfully decline.
No. Verifying Vino.
I can absolutely respectfully decline.
No, because y'all gonna be like,
this is the reason why. No, yeah, you could have let me tell you the reason. I feel like Vino comes up here and he presents himself a certain way, and the type of woman that I feel like is in the caliber of woman that would like him if he wasn't so negative.
No.
Hear him talk, they're gonna be like, I don't even want to sign up for this shit.
No, he is gonna be himself, and even higher, he's gonna triple down on himself. Because if Flavor Flav can have multiple seasons of the Flavor of Love, we can do one solid season of Verifying Vino. Because I just want to see
Psycho-Babble.
I just want to see you in Brooklyn. I just want to see when you in Brooklyn do the Tyra Banks joint When it's like, we were all rooting for you.
I want to see that first
Now,
split
when I'm
episode. I ain't gonna lie. That
somebody,
would be
I want
killer.
to be
Y'all
having
bitches is
that
losing.
conversation with the woman and not Vino.
No, the problem is, and you see, this is what I always see about y'all.
Oh, it died?
And this is how I know nobody really be listening to me. I am the most positive person about relation. Like, I've seen all this madness, and I still believe that it's possible to find the right person out there somewhere. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I know. I'm a crazy idiot. I'm wild.
Can I ask?
I'm stupid. I've literally watched women have sex on the phone with their boyfriend talking to them and say, "Yo, what? I know I'm with Keisha and them."
I have a question. What's the most positive relationship that you could talk about between a couple? And we're not talking about Benny and Brooklyn.
A couple.
A couple. What's the positive, most influential relationship to you then?
The man I'm named after, him and his wife. I just seen her this weekend at my sister's funeral. I gave her something very special, and she understood all the history and that I was raised right. She said just by me knowing to give her this, she knew who I was, and I deserved the name that I spoke on, because I've had to talk with her about my real name. And I told her I don't deserve it. And she told me this week, and I did. And I watched her and that man have love, do God's work till the day he died. No one could ever say a word negative about him. The love she showed that man was absolutely what a virtuous woman is.
I'm gonna say something else. So when you say that all of the women are the wrong women, there's a virtuous woman out there. And I've already told you, I've said it time and time again, like, power is in the tongue. What you put out there is what you're going to receive back. And if you say that all of these women is horrible, all of these girls that you coming across is they ain't shit, if you're putting what you've done, like your
I'm just speaking to the facts of it.
I did not interrupt you, so please.
You're right.
Don't interrupt me. You can't put your past experiences on anybody else. You have to go in refreshed. You have to go in with a different attitude. You have to go in with a different mindset. One, you have a career. Go in there, go in whatever relationship that you're in, saying, you know what, this is my career. This is what I'm doing. I want to include you and add you to what I have going. Not, oh, you're a nuisance. Oh, you're probably going to bring me down. Oh, you can't do any of that. Be focused on you and add that woman onto what you got going. And a virtuous woman will fall in place. They will fall perfectly in place to know, you know what, this is what he has going on. I want to be there and experience that with them. You have to change your mindset. You have to change what comes out of your tongue.
You're right. I can't be lying to the public. I can't be sitting here lying about what I really am. They all think I'm a horrible nigga. I gotta live the truth. It's a new Thurgood Jenkins today.
And you know, to a point, she's right, because if we speak positive affirmations to ourselves about success and about everything else, then yeah, we affirm that we will find the right person, or the right person will come along. I think you have a good approach by working on yourself, because as you work on yourself, you know, it's gonna come to you. You know, and I think you'll know when it comes. So
I
And
feel like
that's
this
why we
conversation
doing this
became
show.
too much about me and and the women who try to sabotage me in life, and it was really just supposed to be a return to sender because it's just so much. It's
We
just
can
so
call
much.
the TV show "Return to Sender." Verified Dino.
Return to sender. That sounds like Sound like a
It
good
was
t-shirt.
supposed to be a quick conversation on your best efforts being returned, which is crazy.
I got too many stories on that.
I tried to give you a warning before we went into this because I didn't agree with you, and I told you I don't agree with you. We didn't get deep into it, but the little piece, the little snippet of what you told me that we was gonna do, all I told you, I said, I don't agree, but we'll talk about it on live.
Okay.
It's cool. Look, I like disagreement. Like, I don't like my thought to be like just the way. Give me some counter thought. Every time I do something stupid, I call you first, right? Don't I, Philly?
But I like that the men in here are agreeing with me.
They're not really agreeing with you. They like, we not gonna like. You been do some wild ones, V, but you making some sense.
But with the point that I'm making, they agree.
So none of these, neither. So hold on. So what she's expressing to me is neither one of you gentlemen have experienced the return to sender moment.
They have.
Oh, I
I
have.
definitely have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and how did that leave you felt? Didn't it leave you feel you like a little unseen, unheard? Like when you hear phrases like "Who hurt you?" Like, is that not like a little triggering, little like you being a little petty animosity? Like, because if it's "Who hurt you," you got a whole story. You got tears. You expect niggas to, oh my God, this is what happened to you. But
Yeah, it started
if it's
for
"Who
me.
hurt me," I should man up and what the fuck you complaining about?
Nah, it started with me back in daycare. My first girlfriend, Jessica Barnes, slept on another nigga cot during nap time, and shit ain't been right since.
Ooh,
It's
she
better
ate his
than
graham crackers, didn't?
But but you know, then I turned 38 and I met Brooklyn and everything been a little better. But way back in CYC, the Community Youth Center, and right after the apple juice,
Jessica Barnes, you would never be forgiven.
And riding the unicycle, that was my first girlfriend. Jessica Barnes, she had green eyes, light skin, and she slept on another nigga cot.
Oh, you did a light skinned one too. Her name was Kimberly Johnson. Oh, Kim, I should stay away from Kim's. That's crazy.
Yeah, it started there.
My glasses out. Them is uncomfortable. This started with them.
Definitely almost
I hate y'all.
had a villain.
I'm telling you.
A villain origin story.
Yeah. Any girl that got the title of girlfriend definitely gave me a return to sender at some point.
Damn.
Yeah.
So if he picking all the wrong women?
I was.
He did. I know Brooklyn was gonna say that. That was the alley-oop to you, though, Brooklyn. Yeah. I mean, she's like, he picked the wrong one till now. I know.
No. Wrong one because he done sat here and told me stories. And I'd be like, the fuck is wrong with her? What's the problem? Why? Like nothing ever that happened made any type of sense.
And I didn't play devil's advocate and not tell what I did.
And then when I met two of the people, which one of you've met me now, it was
alcohol. And you know what? He wasn't even off beatboxers then. That was crazy part.
Oh,
but I'm saying it was like, even when I met the first one, it was like, bitch, I heard your story and you nasty. But
Brooklyn, just imagine if he'd have had a beatbox, he'd have had two with that. He'd have had two babies with that.
That sounds like a real big problem for him.
It's funny that I'm the first son and
my
had
kids
one with
is
my
over
two.
here and they chilling.
And my brother was the second son and he has at least two each one of
Yeah,
his.
he do.
Yeah.
He got a lot of kids.
But yeah,
I could say I could say sometimes it was the woman, but then as I was never taking time for myself to reflect.
Yeah.
So you know how you jumping from relationship to relationship and stuff like that. So if I wasn't taking no time to myself, on hindsight, I had to start taking ownership sometimes, because if you're not taking no time for yourself, you're just gonna keep doing the same shit anyway. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly.
yeah, but there are some horrible people out there.
and in their defense, most of the time, I usually the urge for some pussy normally is what leads me towards ending up in a bad relationship.
I
So
tried to keep it PG-13, but that's it.
No, fuck that. No.
Yeah.
Or we could keep it on a lighter note. Some people just grow apart. You could have been compatible at that time, and then as time grew, that y'all just grew apart.
Most of the time,
It
their
don't-
legs grow apart. In my case, though. So.
But that's what that's what I'm saying. That's what I said in the beginning. Look, if I'm fucking with you, chick, this is your last chance. This is Jesus saying to you, you got one more chance to make it work. Because you going downhill. Like, y'all are going to grow apart, and you the one who's going to be on a decline. He's going to be on the up. Like, every woman who leaves me is a motherfucking downward shame spiral.
I felt great at my reunion with Brooklyn there, because all the girls was looking at me like, "Ooh, Benny," and I was like, "Fuck y'all bitches, because y'all ain't gonna give me no chance in school." I told Brooklyn in the car, I said, "Hey, yo, any bitch that act like she like me now in here, they lying, because I shot at all of them, and they all shot me down."
And he said a joke in front of them, and they all were laughing. And then they were passing the yearbook around, and Benny had like these little whatever circles for the girls he liked, and they was looking through the book to see if he liked them, and they was like, "Oh, why you ain't said nothing?" And I was just looking at him like,
I shot my shot at all of them.
And then later on, I got inboxes about him.
I was Mr.
I'm crying.
In high school.
Not the inboxes. Like, that's insane.
It's a chick that I wanted to get with, and she was, we like the same shit and all that. Fuck all the homies. All the homies.
And passed you up.
But me. Yeah.
Oh, that hurt.
She raggedy for that one. She
raggedy bitch.
And I'm a cool nigga, so like one of the homies,
raggedy bitch.
You gotta complete the circle.
Homies,
You
I
can't
let them
stop
get
there.
my room. Because my mom used to go. Well, she know now because she dead. But my mom used to go out of town for her business week or two. Oh, my house was fuck central. Like everybody came to my house to fuck. So.
Raggedy. Hold on. I want to say it for you. What's her name, Benny? What's her name?
Because she dead.
Yeah.
Hold on. You had the free house. You had the party house.
Yeah, my mom was a health coordinator for Improvement Association.
Hold on. So you had the party house, and the girls that you liked didn't like you. They didn't shoot. They shot at you.
I was the friend.
Everybody just bypassed the fact that Benny said his mama now knows because she dead.
No,
I heard that too, Brooklyn.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't the only one that was like.
I've lied to my mom the most out of anybody on earth.
He had the fuck house.
Yes.
First of all,
it's true. People said it.
Benny, I wanted to say that to you when it happened, but I forgot to tell you that. That's one of the most free emotions when moms and dads, like, I don't got nobody to lie to no more, because who gonna whoop my ass?
I lied to my mom more than anybody that walks this earth. My mom and companies that I owe money to. Now, I lied to a company quick, but people-wise, I've lied to my mom more than anybody else on earth. So she know everything now because she did. So,
She got the all-seeing package.
1 week when she was gone, I had sex in her room on her bed. And the girl had just had a baby, so the baby was on the bed too, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was wild.
Okay, so let me tell you this.
This is my
my mom just recently told me this. So you remember I told y'all I was drinking the liquor. The liquor was in the freezer. I was putting water in the alcohol. Okay. My mama just told me recently, she was like, yeah, I knew that you was drinking. She didn't know when I was drinking. She didn't know that I was taking it to school and drinking it. But she knew that I was drinking the liquor. Why? Because when they went to go drink the Grey Goose or the Belvedere, it was frozen fucking solid. And she never said nothing. She just said something like a couple of weeks ago, like, this is how recent this is. Okay? She knew that I was okay. Why? Because I wasn't driving. I was taking the bus when this shit was happening. So I was in the bus. I wasn't driving nowhere. I made it to school. Shit. If I would have got caught at school, I would have ended up in jail, right? I was sneaky enough to get drunk at school.
Nah, the first offense, they'd have sent you to counseling. They'd have sent you to counseling for the first offense.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they put my ass in rehab because they told me I came to school high all the goddamn time.
Well, I was sneaking shit.
It ain't work.
And maybe my mama tricked me, and she ain't told me that she tricked me and was like, ha, your shit was watered down too. Okay? Maybe that's what it was. Like, bitch, your shit was watered down too. Ha. That's why you wasn't that drunk and you just placebo effect.
Yeah, if you'd have got caught at school, they'd have thought something was going on at home. They was like, is everything all right?
Right.
She gave me some water down, but we just recently.
They'd have been like, why do you think you need to drink? Is something going on at home?
No.
She could have, because there was frozen water in there. I threw away a whole bottle. I put the bottle in the next door neighbor's trash can so that they didn't see a bottle of frozen ice in the goddamn refrigerator, okay? And she never said shit to me. But we just talked about it a couple of weeks ago. She knew that I was drinking that shit. So whatever so Benny, I'ma just tell you this. Whatever you think that your mama didn't think that she knew. The same thing.
My mama didn't know shit.
Nah, she ain't know. Because after school, my mom ain't get off till 5. We got out of school at 15. So these are the days when she at work. Everybody go to my house, and we there till about 4:30.
She knew that shit.
She know.
Yes, she did.
My mama definitely didn't know. My mama definitely didn't know I found a porno in her room once.
I'm gonna tell you this: what y'all were doing in that house wasn't important enough for her to say anything or for her to make a big deal about it.
Shit.
I was
with my
literally
got kids
going to school thinking I'm getting drunk. Fuck that. I don't know how my
knew the
mom
fellas
is
would
talking
be there.
about stuff that I did that I never talked to her about.
We told you that already. She knew.
I used to love that shit, boy.
My mom has recently talked about things that I never talked to her about. And I was like, how did you know that?
You talking about on a Monday coming to school and be like, hey, yo, my mom gone for the week, nigga. Bird. And niggas start figuring out who they gonna bring to my crib. And we smoking and playing. I got a homeboy.
See, that's where you fucked up.
Right.
You should be like, all right, any bitches you bring through, I'll fuck them first, okay?
I
got to show me a titty or something.
Sometimes your mama will know that that's the safest place for you to be, and she's not gonna make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, because she gave up fussing about smoking and all of that. So she knew. She didn't believe me when I told her I wasn't a virgin no more. She thought I was lying. But
no, she didn't.
No,
that's what she told you.
No,
she didn't believe
me. She said she didn't believe him when I was talking to her.
Yeah, she didn't believe me.
She said she didn't believe that Benny wasn't a virgin.
Yeah, me and my mom was like,
she thought he lied. She thought he still was, and he hadn't been for a while.
Yeah,
your mom is
like I'm the oldest, and then I have a younger brother. My younger brother is 8 years younger than me, and so there's certain things that I feel like my mama, she acted like they went over her head. But she knew that they was going.
And that's and me having sidebar conversations with his mom. I know that she knows a lot of stuff that had went on, but then she also says she didn't know everything. But then she didn't care because she trusted that nothing going to be stolen, nothing was going to be broken, nothing was going to be messed up. So it was kind of like if it was his brother, then it'd be like if it was him, then that would have been the problem. but because it was Benny and she knew that he was very mature for his age and knew how she wanted things, she stopped really caring what he had going on.
Like, I got my little brother a stripper when he turned 13. It was a substitute teacher. She was a stripper, though. And at 13, I got him high for the first time and got him a stripper. She ain't know that.
No, she didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because he told her the story on the couch and she was like, you did what?
No, that's important in a young man's life. You need to be one of the first ones in your circle of friends to be able to identify titties and lady vagina parts, because you don't want to be behind the curve when that comes.
So
when those conversations come,
because even with you saying that, I got my brother and my little cousin drunk for the first time on I think it was my 23rd birthday. They got pictures of my brother laid out on the floor, and it was like, what's going on? I got him drunk. And they was like, what's wrong with them? What's wrong? No, that was me. That was me. They would say.
He was a good big sister, but
it was at my auntie house. They wasn't going nowhere. They wasn't going out into the street. They didn't know nobody out there. We were at my auntie house in Louisiana. They was drunk and they was safe. Nobody came to me and was like, oh, so you got your brother drunk? We just talked. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of conversations that me and my mom have had recently that we've talked about that I didn't know that maybe my mama knew, but like she's revealing it. Again, like Bino, when we was just on Instagram before this started, people talk about my bar being in my bedroom, right? I keep my bar in my bedroom because I know that I used to sneak and get liquor from the kitchen.
That's smart.
You gotta come into my bedroom. How you getting into my bedroom? So I don't believe that my kids is getting drunk. If my kids are getting drunk,
Brooke say, you know better, you do better.
Yeah. You know better, you do better, because like I told Benny, my kids.
If my kids are getting drunk, it's not because of me.
Like I told Benny, you know better, you do better, because like with my kids, they don't realize that I have a drink once in a while. Sometimes now that they're older, but when Benny first met them, their father was the only one that drank. They didn't know nothing about what I do or what I've done or what nothing.
Yep.
And so they don't even see liquor or drinks in here, but they're here.
Yep.
They don't see it because it's out of sight, out of mind.
Yep.
Because those are the things we grew up seeing, like it was willy-nilly. So you think it's okay because they were having fun doing it. Now we having fun doing it, but we don't want our kids to be stuck on that because we know what it could be for them.
Yeah.
So you let them not see it. Because my kids don't see no liquor in here. They don't see no weed in here. They don't see nothing.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
They might smell it, but they don't see it.
No, let me ask you a question, because this is to my mama. You know, I like to give my mama grace and say she did the best she could with what she had. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this. So my mama had the bar in the living room. But I wasn't allowed to sit in the living room. She had one in the living room. You don't sit in my living room. Take your ass to your bedroom.
That's doing the same thing.
It's doing the same thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, I grew up at, I was born in the 80s, so I grew up where the adults was in the living room. You hear Al Green playing or whatever, and you cannot go in there unless it's time to eat. They tell you to go eat. You can't sit in there with the adults.
If you ain't earned a living, you couldn't be in the living room. Is basically what
there was more than one adult in the living room.
I never heard it put like that before.
If there was more than one adult in the living room, you had to automatically get up and leave. If a guest came over and they were an adult, you definitely had to leave the living room.
No. You don't even understand. I couldn't sit in my mama's living room. Like, that became a negotiation point when I started paying rent. Like, I pay rent now. I'm sitting in the living room. Like, I'm paying rent now. I'm sitting in the living room. I'm eating the Munster cheese now. I'm eating Munster cheese now. Okay,
Monster.
Soft ass cheese.
The expensive cheese.
Yeah, they expensive. I mean, the good cheese now.
That's the cheese with Cheeto dust around the edges.
And I'm bringing girls through here like once a week. Okay, I'm gonna be respectful. I'm only gonna do it like once a week, not on a school night. Okay.
I'm still sneaking them through the back door though.
Nah, I ain't never seen nobody in nowhere. Yeah.
No, I just be like, don't make too much noise when I'm my mother in the next room.
And this is what y'all know. Jeremiah is 13 years old. He about to be 14 in like 2 weeks. Okay. And he's been in here. He sees the bar. He knows that I drink, and he's also smelled the weed. And he was like, "Well, Mom, they're doing this, they're doing that." I talk to my kids, and I was like, you know what? If you're being peer pressured into it, come to me first. Yeah.
We'll figure this thing out
first. I would rather have my kid come and drink or smoke with me first before I let him go out into the world.
And that's the same thing I said. I'd rather you get it from me, and I can explain to you what you're going through if you feel something, but you're in the safety of my mother. So if I tell you calm down and breathe, you're more likely to listen to me than you are going to be listening to your friend who say, "Yo, calm down, breathe," and their anxiety's all over the place. But
you know what?
I'd rather you be with me to where we can have that adult conversation and understanding what you're going through. Yeah.
You know what I've been doing with my family when the kids are doing stuff that's questionable and they want to correct the behavior? They tell them that's how cousin Vino got that big. So keep doing that. You're going to be that big. And then they generally just stop it because they don't want to be this fat. Like,
I'm crying.
This nigga stupid, yeah. You want to shoot dice? Look at your cousin Vino.
Look at your cousin Vino. He shot dice and look at him now.
But you know what, though? Because I've had that conversation, especially with Jeremiah. Genesis is only 8, but Jeremiah is about to be 14. And he was like, you know, I be seeing the kids coming to school high, and I don't like the way that they look. And I said, well, I don't want you looking like the kids at school. So, you know, if you just be in that peer pressure, we can go get some and we can roll up together. That's how I feel about it.
See what you look like.
But also let him know that
I'm gonna take hella pictures and videos of you so that you don't never want to do it again.
But he said he don't like the way they look, which means that all he's doing is learning his life boundaries. Yeah. He don't want to be that type of person, so he may not hang around those type of people, and it might make him go down a different path just because off of sight, it's unattractive. Because yes, he may smell it like with my kids. They may smell it, and my kids have asked, like, I know you do.
What's that smell?
Because no, they be like, I know my son's 14. He ain't dumb. He go to a hood ass school that's like a juvenile hall. They have metal detectors and they wand the kids and
Eastside hot meat.
Yeah, they got security. It's crazy.
Eastside hot meat.
It's
I
like,
don't know though.
Meets ours.
That's not necessarily true though. I want to say it's not necessarily true because I used to hate the fact that my mother smoked cigarettes. I hated the smell of them. I hated what it did to our family. I felt like, yo, why are you spending all this money on complain about money but spend mad money on cigarettes each week? That's some frivolous shit. But I ended up smoking cigarettes at a point in my life. So that don't mean like you're not gonna be exposed to it. I'm glad I'm done with them now.
I'm not saying that you won't be exposed, but it's also the fact that it's less likely for you to want to go do it because it's out of sight, out of mind. You don't know about it. Like my son, I've been solely to where I don't want him to objectify a woman. I don't want him to like a woman because of her physical only. So I've always taught him, you know, you got to become like a socio-sapien.
First of all, no, okay? It's a time in every man's life when he's going to objectify a woman. You wouldn't ask the son not to rise, would you?
Yes.
Would you ask the son not to rise?
I would, because it hurts my eyes. I have astigmatism, so yes, I would.
Nah,
you
but
ask the
but
butterfly not to
real.
flap his wings?
Hold on.
You
Wait.
know what? It's been a while since I seen a butterfly.
It's only been like
Look, when the sun starts drooping down early,
I'm moving to China because they got a fake sun.
Well, you don't live,
and it stays up all the time.
Look, we have to be realistic. We have to live in reality.
China is reality.
No, but that's not where you live.
That's where I will be living if the sun starts drooping in America. They got an artificial sun.
But right now, you be like, damn, it's getting dark outside early. So now you start
I say that every day
a little bit earlier. You be sleepy by 5 p.m. instead of 6 p.m.
And when the sun is up, I'm sleepy at 4 p.m. I'm sleepy when I wake up from sleeping 7 hours.
Me too.
Yeah,
but
the sun ain't got nothing to do with it. The sun
I'm
can turn off.
Person.
I don't care.
I'm a sleepy person.
Me too. So the sun can turn off. I don't care.
No, I'm a sleepy person. But
no, I do care because then the trees will die.
Y'all gonna return the sun to December,
No, because then the trees will die. That's funny.
I like daylight savings. I like when spring springs forward and I'm up during the day.
I'm cool with that.
You don't fall back. Can we disagree on that? When the sun is up, you at least feel like you want to be up, even if you can't be up. You feel. When you see the sun, you don't feel like
I'm up more at night.
Because
I do. I get up early in the morning.
And people irritate me.
Yeah, it's less
I get up early in the morning.
And they're outside because the sun is up. So I like the sun to be down because there's less people outside.
I be up before the sun.
I be wanting to be up when the sun is up, and I want to be down when the sun is down. Because that's how your bodies are made to be.
And it's less people outside at night.
And maybe that's why we fat, because we stay up at night and don't sleep.
Yeah.
I gained the most weight when I worked overnight shifts. Okay.
Oh, I don't work no overnight. So you could give that to the birds. I'm not doing that.
I work overnight.
Consistently overnight. That's when I gained the most weight and can't get it off.
Yeah.
My most weight I gained was being married.
Look, we about to come up on 3 hours, and we
ain't no matter problem with work.
Noon. We just gonna go in order. Noon. What you got going on this week?
Oh man, well, first off, it's Tay Noonsy. I am the host of the Tay Noonsy Show. I always say the same thing. Anyway, I have a segment called The Red Cup, where I'm interviewing a lot of interesting people this season. Again, I'm still editing. I did a lot of interviews this past weekend, and of course during the week I work on my private life. So look to find some new shows dropping. Hopefully this weekend on YouTube. That's Tay Noonsy. You can find me on IG at Tay Noonsy. You can find me on Facebook at Tay Noonsy. That's TE_NOONZIE on Facebook. Everything else is just like how you see down here, just below to my, what is that? My left, I think, or my right. And you can also find me here on Psycho-Babble. You know, either I'm on the camera or you'll see me in the comments. I'm gonna make sure I'm there. You'll also see me on Fat Nigga Fridays, where I talk about how I had something to eat with double everything. Shout out to Vino. All right, that's what I got.
My man, Tay Noonsy.
Oh yeah.
Y'all look out for my episode on the Red Cup.
But he's not beside me today because Vino's been being lazy. So Benny and Brooklyn, what y'all got going on this weekend? How you? See, you just want to make me wrong today. You see that? Y'all see that? He wants to make me wrong. He wants to make me wrong because there
was a whole switch that happened that you didn't even notice.
He wants to make me wrong in a moment. Juice, what you got going on? See, look, you see that autocorrect? What you got going on this week, Juice?
Oh, you want to go to Juice? Hold on.
Because you keep on moving people now. I said we going in order. and now you want to move the order. What you got going on, Juice?
Psycho-Babble Mondays, Wednesdays, and That Nigga Fridays on Fridays. That's all I have going on. Nice, cute, sweet. There you go.
Keep it short and sweet then. Thank you, baby. All right.
Mhm.
Benny in Brooklyn. What y'all got going on?
Because I'm on her phone, she going first.
So petty. So this weekend I get to party with the AKs. And that will be Saturday. And then I have also next week will be Express Yourself Thursdays and twerk karaoke on Wednesday. But nothing too major, nothing too crazy. I have a prom coming up on the 15th. So excited. It'll be my second prom ever. And just a bunch of other stuff. That's about it.
Okay.
For me.
I will be carrying equipment for all the events that she just named.
And some I haven't.
And trying to figure out when I'm going to try a gobbler from Wawa. I almost got one yesterday. Other than that, I actually, I was offered a gig, but I had to let them know, hey, the distance you want me to travel for the amount you're paying is for the rookies. And it was cool to come out there one time, but yeah, you got to up that price to get me to come that far, because that amount ain't covering a round trip of gas. So sometimes you have to stand on your principles. I didn't join this career and be in it for 20 years to accept that low unless I want to accept it. And I ain't going to accept it twice. It's just one time for you to see me. So other than that, yeah, I will be the security/road manager for DJ Just Brooklyn. Y'all can follow me on all social media at Benny Blanco Perry. And if you don't want it, don't ask for it. But if you receive it and you ask for it, accept it. Don't just return the sender and then say, oh, they didn't do what they were supposed to do. Even though you received it, you returned it. And that's that.
All right, hi guys, it's my turn. Look, shout out to the beatbox. That might be a little bit more what I'm like, hey man, it is tonight. But I be making points. But anyways, y'all can catch me here every Monday and Wednesday here on Psycho-Babble, 9 p.m. Central. So catch us here 9 p.m. Central. These episodes been running a little bit longer than we used to. But when there's good conversation, we can roll just a little bit longer. But y'all keeping me from sleeping and clocking in to work in the morning. And anyways, but good conversation. I love it. And then also catch me here on Fridays. I am still a skinny girl in the fat nigga world. Even if y'all don't see me in the comments or cams up, I'm here. I'm here in spirit. Other than that, I don't have anything coming up this week. We are doing an event. Me and a friend are going to an event. We're not hosting one, but we're going to an event. It's going to be an all black affair. I will talk about it. I might post about it, but y'all see me looking all cute and black, know that I was there. And I'll try to share it with some of y'all, okay? Anyways, what you got going on, Vino?
That bowl of chili he fucking up.
You got chili? You got chili? You muted. You didn't sit up there.
You muted.
Oh,
Crumble cookie.
but you're still muted. You done made
I said, no, y'all know it wasn't no chili. It was.
I want some chili so bad. He said,
What kind of cookie?
Me
You
too.
eat
I
cookie
want
with a
some chili.
spoon, though. Hold on, I got questions. What kind of cookie in that box that you got to eat with a spoon?
It was a Mile High lemon pie.
Oh, it was a pie from the cookie place. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Delicious.
Mile High lemon pie.
I said I got it because it said Mile High.
I'm so against crumble cookie.
Crumble cookie, you got to eat it with a spoon. But
we have insomnia cookie.
back to what I was saying. Big Vino comedy on all platforms. www.comedictherapy.xyz. You know, we get the last laugh. You know how that is. You can find us all merch, dates, everything there. I want to be petty a little bit. But I promise my friend I'm not going to be petty in her presence. So that's why I made sure I got the big screen to myself when I say this. I'm in Baltimore. I'm just going to leave it at that. Check me out, y'all. Come fuck with your man all over the globe.
I know where you're going. You're in Baltimore what weekend?
We gonna be in Baltimore. You got look, just buy tickets. Buy tickets in Baltimore until you see
when
me
you
pop
gonna be
up.
in Baltimore?
I'll tell y'all on the back here, but Baltimore. This is my new ticket tactic. Buy tickets. I'm gonna be in Baltimore one of these weekends. You buy you a ticket. We'll see you there in Baltimore. I got new work. I got some jokes I've been dying to do at a Baltimore crowd. Because I'm really the shit when I be in Baltimore. Well,
Good night, y'all.
smoke weed when you wake up. It gives the day high hopes.
See you.
No, because I saw that they bought the boy there, the fedora there when the OG was out there. So I said, y'all got to bring me back.